What's up, everybody? Welcome in to round three today, for me at least. It is another round, not yet another day, but it is always a chance to rip some more cardboard gold here at Card Lions Breaks. I am Jeff here with Card Lions once again. I've got Max with me tonight, and we are ready to get after some baseball with you guys. We had our live brunch time breaks today. We're going to have it again tomorrow from 10 to 11 Central if you want to get on and get some packs or singles or whatnot. Then we had some great football breaks this morning. A lot of fun. Awesome participation and viewership this morning with that. And now we are rocking with some baseball and very excited to be knocking off some baseball with you guys tonight. So as we get into the evening, we take a look at our schedule. We've got our Shoebox treasures. These are so much fun. It's going to be a blast. Then we've got our Allen and Ginter hobby boxes. It's the Mitchell and Ness versions of those. After that, we're going to do 5 2020 Topps Holiday Mega Boxes. And then after that, we're going to finish off the night with a Bowman mixer. We've got a 2025 Bowman hobby box. 3 2025 Bowman Chrome Mega Boxes, and then one of those National Redemption packs that go along with the Bowman pack because we took it to the National and got the wrapper taken off as part of that redemption. So we're going to pass along that silver pack to you guys. So that is what is on tap for us tonight. I am excited to rip these products with you all. First order of business before we get into the breaks is we do have some spots open. So want to see if you guys want to grab those. I'm going to throw some auctions up live here. The first one we're going to run is we've got the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Guardians are both available in the Allen and Ginter break, which is our second break of the evening. I'm going to do a starting bid of $350 for both teams. So the Chicago White Sox, Cleveland Guardians, you can get both of them for $3.50. Hopefully we can fill up these spots and then get going. So it's the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Guardians. Welcome in, guys. I think I see Dan in there. Dan, I know you're a Cubs fan. I don't know if you're a White Sox fan. But in the Allen and Ginter break, we've got the White Sox and the Guardians, both spots for $3.50. Someone wants to grab 2 cheap spots in Allen and Ginter. All right, I'll circle back to those. I also have the Colorado Rockies are available in both Allen and Ginter, the second break, and the 5-box Topps Holiday 2020 break, the third one. You can get both Colorado Rocky spots for $2.50. For just the Sox, I've got them together. If you want, I'd like to sell them together. I can put them in there. I can drop it down $1 or something like that. And then, Dan, we already covered shipping for you today, so we would refund all your shipping as well if you want to get any of these spots. So we got the White Sox and Guardians. It'll be easier just to put them both together. I've got them at $3.50. If you want, I'll drop them. Okay, there you go. And like I said, it's going to charge you shipping, I think, technically. But we already got you shipping today, which we really appreciate you that. So we're going to refund that shipping for you. All right. So Dan grabs the White Sox and the Guardians and Allen Ginter. Nice pickup. Thank you very much for that. Then we've got the Rockies are available in Allen and Ginter and 2020 Holiday. If anybody wants to grab those guys. Hey, SD cards. Nice. Thanks for grabbing those guys. All right, so you got the Rockies in both of those breaks, the Allen and Ginter and the Topps Holiday Megas. I will tell you, whenever we do these open spot auctions, those spots always do well. So I think you guys are going to be happy with these. And then here's another. This is going to be a big-time value, guys. We've got the Oakland Athletic. They're still Oakland at this time. This is the 2020 Holiday Box. We've got... SD cards. We've got, are you SNDs or separate? But either way, if you have multiple purchases or if you're in the breaks or things like that, we will definitely combine those. Or if you go onto our shop and see singles or things like that, we can combine shipping. We have to do it kind of in a refund because it's going to charge you there, but we'll definitely take care of you on that. So the final spot I got available is in the 2020 Topps Holiday Megas, 5 of them. There is the Oakland Athletics, the Pittsburgh Pirates, the San Francisco Giants, and the Tampa Bay Rays. And I'm going to bargain basement these guys at $1 a spot. $4 for 4 teams in that break. It's a great deal. $1 a spot. Feel free to bid up if you guys want to. Otherwise, it's a great deal for anyone to grab at $4. You get the Athletics, the Pirates, the Giants, and the Rays in there. We got Lou hopping in. Lou's coming in. Oh, you are in those breaks. Perfect. So we'll reference that up. If you want, throw in the chat, just refresh me on which spots you've got, and we'll make sure that we address shipping for you on there. So welcome in, guys. Lou, welcome in. Steve, Steve, I missed you back and forth on the messages. I know you had some interest in the teams as well. We've got them all filled up. So I'm sorry about that. I missed you in the message board, but I appreciate you. All right, guys. So we've got the spots filled up. Dan, thanks for grabbing those spots. What's up, Lou? All right, guys. So we are all set to go for the evening. Again, we're going to do 4 of those shoebox treasures. I love these. And then we've got some Allen and Ginter, which I'm always excited to rip Allen and Ginter. It's a fun setup. Then we've got our 2020 Topps Holiday Megas. And then we're going to finish it off with a little Bowman mixer. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. So, oh, cool. Thanks, Esty. Appreciate you. All right, guys. So let me get our list up for our shoebox treasures. I'm going to pull out again. These are the hobby single boxes. 4 of them. We've done a couple breaks with these, and man, are they so much fun. I love it. It's the art cards by Alan Friedman. What we're going to do, guys, we're going to have the hit counter rolling tonight. So there's 4 boxes. You guys will have to do the first 2 boxes to make your predictions. I'm going to get all 4 out just to make things easier. But I do want to say special thank you again. There's NAs on there because those teams don't have cards in the checklist. Now, funny enough, yesterday we got a Trevor Hoffman card numbered for Miami. So we just randomized that off. If that happens again, we'll randomize it off. But Tim, thank you and good luck on the Bravos. Zach on the Orioles. Tim on the Red Sox. Nolan on the Cubs. Lou on the White Sox, Tim on the Reds, Lou on the Guardians. We got Nolan the Rockies, Bo on the Tigers, Matt with the Astros and Royals, Lou the Angels and Dodgers, nobody with the Marlins, Sam with the Brewers and the Twins, Lou the Mets, Yankees, Sam the A's, Matt the Phillies, Lou the Pirates, Aaron the Padres, Lou the Giants, Matthew the Mariners, Lou the Cardinals, Matt S. the Rangers, Lou the Blue Jays, and Matthew with the Nationals. All right, guys. So thank you very much for grabbing the spots in this break. Good luck. These are a ton of fun. We should get plenty of numbered cards. We should get hopefully an autograph or 2. We usually do pretty well on those as well. So we'll talk about that hit counter as I get the first couple packs open. So the hit counter is an opportunity for you guys to play along with us. You like being over wherever you're at, Lou. We love having you. You like the YouTube better. It does the viewership comes out a little better versus the mobile and eBay, but I get it. All right. So on the hit counter, guys, we're going with Buster Posey and Juan Marichal from the Giants as one pairing. We're going with Shohei Ohtani and Mookie Betts from the Dodgers as another pairing. We're going with Ernie Banks and Greg Maddux from the Cubs as another pairing. And then we're going with Ozzie Smith and Stan Musial as a pairing. And so what you guys will do is tell us which of those 4 spots are we going to get the most cards of in this break, as well as what the total number of all 4 spots is going to be together. If you get the player pairing correct, you're going to get a leprechaun who's going to run in your favor for some free stuff at the end of the night. And if you get the total number correct of all 4 spots added up, you'll get a second leprechaun that's going to run in your favor for some free stuff. So that is how it works. Hop on in the chat. Let us know. You did like it. I got to do some different things on the hit counter, Lou. We'll always do some different creative things. But that was a fun one yesterday. So play along on the hit counter. There is no purchase necessary to do it, you guys. Just a fun way to stay engaged and a chance at some free stuff. So our first bubblegum foil is going to be the Joey Votto rookie redo for the Reds. So congratulations, Tim C. You're grabbing the first card of the break. And our second bubblegum foil is Satchel Paige. Now that's the St. Louis Browns, which is connected to the Baltimore Orioles. So Zach, there you go. Congratulations on the bubblegum foil, Satchel Paige. And we get into some of the cards here. These are so fun. The art cards by Andy Friedman. We're going to start out with Chipper Jones from the Braves. Tim, congratulations. Then we got George Foster and Jim Rice. So this is the first one. The Reds and Boston, which Tim has the Reds and Boston. So Tim, normally we would randomize this off, but Tim has both spots. So Tim, you're getting this. Congrats, Timothy. Joe Morgan, Jim Rice on the home run leaders redo. We got Jose Altuve for the Astros. Congrats, Matt. Nolan Ryan to 99. 23 out of 99. Nolan Ryan on the 90 Bowman. Congratulations for the Ranger spot, Matt S. Nolan Ryan to 99 on the Shoebox stamp. Congratulations on that one for the Rangers, Matt. 23 out of 99 on the Nolan Ryan. So that is our first numbered card of the break. We got a Ben Rice rookie card for the Yankees. Congrats, Lou. Doc Gooden for the Mets. Mike Schmidt for the Phillies. Tony Gwynn for the Padres, Aaron. And I love this card, the Mike Trout redo for the Angels, Lou. Congratulations. We got another numbered card. It is the Wizard. 30 out of 50 on the black and white. Ozzie Smith for the Cardinals. So, Lou, congratulations on the black and white. Ozzie Smith, 30 out of 50. And Ozzie Smith is on our hit counter with Stan Musial. So we're on the board on the hit counter with one. Nice hit there. We got Dennis Eckersley. Aaron Judge on the tops now for the Yankees. Congrats, Lou. Reggie Jackson for the A's. Sam, congrats. And we got Kirk Gibson on the 89 All-Star. That is the LA Dodgers, I believe he's on. Yep, the LA Dodgers. It took me a second to recognize that. So congrats, Lou. This is one I have not pulled yet out of these. Joe Morgan on the record breaker. That's a cool one for Oakland. Congrats, Sam. I've never pulled one of that card yet. That's a pretty cool one. Here's another Satchel Paige. We got the bubble gum of him. Congrats, Zach. This is a fun card. Bobby Witt Jr., the Chrome Future Stars card. Congrats, the Royals, Matt. We got another rookie, and it's to 99, Brooks Lee, with a Shoebox treasure stamp. So congratulations, Sam. Hitting a couple here, and you got a Brooks Lee rookie to 99. We got a Bryce Harper for the Phils. Eddie Murray for the Orioles for Zach. There's another one of those Nolan Ryans. Not numbered this time. The Allen and Ginter version of Chase Utley for the Phillies, Mats. And I personally love this card for the Brewers, Sam. Nice. Robin Yount. Love that card. Whitey Ford for the Yankees. Congrats, Lou. Here's a Kobe Mayo rookie for Zach. Lou and Zach, you guys are doing well. Fernando Valenzuela is going to be the Shoebox Treasure stamped to 99 on the All-Star Mini redo. 17 out of 99 for the Dodgers. Lou, congrats again, my man. We got Willie McCovey. Jose Canseco on the 87 Gold Cup. We do have a Jose Canseco wood grain autograph listed on our eBay store right now. If you guys want to check that out, it's pretty awesome. Gary Carter for the Mets. Whoa. David Wright absolutely flying off there for the Mets. So back-to-back cards for you, Lou, from the Mets. The Tigers are going to get Jace Young rookie. Congrats, Bo. Another Nolan Ryan, but this one's going to Houston. Matt. We got a Joey Votto again. And Fergie Jenkins for the Rangers, Matt, on the 75 redo. There's Raleigh Fingers for the A's. Gunnar Henderson for the Baltimore Orioles on the Allen and Ginter redo. Ronald Acuna Jr. on the 2001 Topps remake. I love that sliding picture. Another Nolan Ryan. Bob Feller for the Indians on the old Bowman. Ted Williams for the Senators. We got a Jose Ramirez autograph yesterday. Jose Ramirez for the Guardians, Lou. George Brett for the Royals, Matt. Adrian Beltre for the Rangers. Bert Blyleven for the Anaheim Los Angeles Angels, Lou. And Eddie Murray for the Orioles is going to be to 99, Zach. Congratulations. That is 67 out of 99. Who out there just went like this? 6-7. Eddie Murray to 99. Zach, congratulations. How about the John Kruk rookie from 86 for the Padres? Congrats, Aaron. Jim Abbott for the Angels. Bill Mazeroski for the Pirates. No logo fractor cards yet. Usually we get one of those. Jorge Bell for the Blue Jays, Lou. Ernie Banks for the Cubbies. Congrats, Nolan A. We're going to have Whitey Ford is going to be numbered to 50. 33 out of 50 for the Yanks. Lou, congratulations. Another black and white one for you. You're soaking them up right now. 33 out of 50 on the Whitey Ford. Congrats, Lou. All right, we've got Dave Stewart for the Dodgers. The Manager's Dream, Mantle and McCovey. So the Giants is Lou and the Yankees are Lou. So normally we would randomize this guy off, but Lou, you have the Yankees and the Giants, so this card is all yours, my friend. Tim Wallach on the All-Star, and Fred McGriff on the Bowman for the Blue Jays, Lou. So that takes us to the halfway point of the 4 breaks. We did just get 1 so far on the hit counter. I have to say, too, we've had better Shoebox Treasure boxes, so here's hoping 3 and 4 pull out a little more heat. We did well with numbered cards, of course. But normally, after 2 boxes, we've got something out of 15 or something like that, some of those logo fractors. So hopefully, boxes 3 and 4 are going to give us a little bit better. But we got Ozzy and Stan right now are the only ones that have answered the call for us. So let's hope we do a little better with the next boxes. We've got a bubblegum foil of Wade Boggs for Boston. Congrats, Timothy. And our other bubblegum foil is going to be Gunnar Henderson for Zach on the Allen and Ginter. Congratulations, Zach. All right, so while I open up the packs, you guys lock in your hit counter predictions. Where are we going to end up? We're good. We got to get more than one, that's for sure. This dang hit counter really is testing my nerves lately. I can't seem to find a good quotient that gets us a lot of cards. But you just try and see how it goes. But let us know right now if anyone else is going to beat Ozzy and Stan, or if they're going to hold off, and what our total is going to be. And hopefully we give away some leprechauns. Here we go. All right, Max, go ahead and close the hit counter for us. And we're going to start off the second half with Mark McGuire for the Topps Kids for the A's. Sam, congrats. Then we got Jimmy Key for the Blue Jays. Paul Molitor for the Brewers. Sam. And here's going to be Warren Spahn. He's going to be a black and white, so that's going to be numbered 46 out of 75. Tim for the Braves. The Milwaukee Braves. That's always a tough one for the Brewers. It's got the M on there, but he's the Braves. So congrats to the Brave spots. Warren Spahn, 46 out of 75. Jorge Bell for the Blue Jays again. We got Ernie Banks for the Cubbies again. John Kruk for the Padres again. There's a new one. The Topps Chrome Sonic version of Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. Lou, congratulations. And so Mookie Betts and Shohei are going to get on a hit counter. We're up to 2 now. We got Kirby Puckett for the Twinkies. Sam. The Game 5 World Series Brooks Robinson. That's such a fun picture. And that one, Brooks Robinson is with the Orioles. James Wood rookie for the Nationals, Matthew. Congratulations on the James Wood rookie card. That is officially considered a rookie spotlight card. James Wood with the 1990 Topps. Congrats. We got Pee Wee Reese for the Brooklyn Dodgers. There's another Foster and Jim Rice, both going to Lou. Or to Tim C, I mean. Another Altuve for Houston. So this box is very similar to our first box. Frank Thomas for Chicago, Lou. There's a Greg Maddux for the Braves. So congrats, Timothy, on the Brave spots. And Greg Maddux is going to get on the hit counter now with... Oh, I had Ernie Banks in there. Hey, Max. Yeah. I had an Ernie Banks, right? Over there. There's one.
What team?
Chicago Cubs.
Okay.
I think we had an Ernie Banks. So I think... Sorry, guys. We're up to 3 on that hit counter. We're up to 5 total. I forgot about the Banks. So that's how we're looking like right now, guys. We've got 5 on there. Hopefully that didn't mess up your guys' predictions too bad. Here's another Greg Maddux. This time it's for the Cubs, though. Oh, baby, we got a good one coming up right now, guys. Greg Maddux for the Cubs. I'm going to actually sweat that a little bit. If you guys saw what it was, that is awesome. So Maddux and Banks are absolutely smoking it right now. Maddux is on the Braves, too. So he's got 2. He's got the Cubs and the Braves. Here we go. We got Bobby Witt again. Tony Gwynn again. Yeah, this box is very much like the first box. So for those of you that got cards in the first box, you're loving this one again. Mike Trouts. Darryl Strawberry on the 87 Topps for the Mets. Congrats, Lou. Corey Seager from 2023 Topps for the Rangers, Matt. Dwight Evans for the Red Sox. For Timothy, and Ricky Henderson for the A's. The Buster Posey rookie redo for the Giants. Lou, it's going to be to 99. That is 2 out of 99. 2 out of 99. Almost had the bookend out of that. 2/99 on the Buster Posey. Congrats, Lou. And Buster Posey and Marischal are on the hit counter, so we're up to 7 on the hit counter now, guys. There's another Joe Morgan. Another Satchel Paige. And that was the one, guys. This is huge, actually. These are super short printed. We've pulled him without the auto before, but this is with the auto. Andy Friedman, super short print auto. This is a big one. And I don't sell the Friedman spot by himself because it's not a guarantee that you get any of his cards. So, guys, this is going to randomize off. Someone's going to win this thing. And I haven't checked to see how well these sell, but it is pretty rare, super short printed, to get not only the artist card, but get the artist card as an autograph. That is super cool. So we're going to randomize that one off at the end of the break, and one of you guys is going to get a huge, huge hit. That made up for a lot in those first couple boxes right there. All right. So here's where we're standing right now, guys, on the hit counter. We're at 7, and we've got Banks and Maddox absolutely took off there in that box. There was 4 in that box of those guys, so they are in a big lead right now, and we're at 7. So we need it to jump up a little bit and get you guys closer on the hit counter. And here we go with our 4th and final box. We got Mazeroski, Ted Williams again, the manager card for the Nationals. And there's another one. So again, the checklist says the Marlins doesn't have a card, and more often than not, if I were to sell the Marlins, we wouldn't get this. But then, of course, I didn't sell the Marlins, so we get this. Oh, that's it? It's only about $20? All right, well, I hyped it up. Lou, did you maybe accidentally mean to add on like 2 more zeros to that, please? Well, we don't need that top loaded. Trevor Hoffman's going to get randomized as well because we did not sell the Marlins as a spot. They just aren't on the checklist worth selling. Gary Carter for the Mets. David Wright for the Mets. There's Ken Griffey Jr. for the Mariners, Matthew S. His auto is really only selling for about $20. Ooh, I really would have thought it was more just because it's such a short printed card, and he's the creator of these. There's Warren Spahn again. This time a Bowman redo. Jose Ramirez. We got another Nolan Ryan. We got another Joey Votto for the Reds. Harmon Killebrew for the Twins. Randy Johnson for the Expos. That's the Nationals, of course, his rookie card redo. Ricky Henderson. Another auto. There we go. Dave Stewart on the auto to the Dodgers. That's going to be out of 50, Lou. Dave Stewart, 38 out of 50. Congrats on that one, Lou. You are hitting strong this week, my friend. Dave Stewart on the auto. So the second half of this break, 38 out of 50. The second half coming much stronger here with a couple autos. We got Fergie Jenkins. We got Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers, Bo. Chipper Jones is going to be 48 out of 75 on the black and white rookie for the Braves. Congratulations, Timothy, on another numbered card. The Chipper Jones rookie card. Black and white to 75. Congratulations. We got a Rhett Lauder rookie for the Reds. Timothy again, congrats. There is the Wizard, Ozzie Smith. So Ozzie gets to 2. We're at 8. Yeah, because you got an autograph out of here yesterday too, right, Lou? Look at the Fernando Tatis Gold Cup. That's a cool card. Aaron, there you go for the Padres. I like that one a lot. We got Dale Murphy for the Braves. Braves doing very well. Juan Soto on the top's now signed for the Mets. Lou, that's a cool one for the Mets. Marty would be jealous of that guy. Here's Ichiro for the Mariners. Congrats, Matthew S. We got Harold Baines for the Rangers on the Bowman. Matt S. And Adrian Beltre is going to be numbered on the Shoebox Treasures to 99. That is 46 out of 99 for the Shoebox Treasures for the Rangers. Couple cards left, my friends. We got Phil Niekro for the Braves. Warren Spahn. And another Fernando Valenzuela. So that is a quick rip because it's not a lot of cards. But man, they are just a ton of fun. So appreciate the opportunity to do those with you guys again. We've got 2 to randomize off. We'll do a recap. And we talk about the hit counter. Unfortunately, you guys didn't have Banks and Maddox, and we fell off either way below or way above it. But I messed up the hit counter, so here's what I want to do. Max, for the folks who put in guesses, please go ahead and give them all an honorary leprechaun tonight. So for you guys who made a guess in the hit counter, unfortunately you didn't win any leprechauns, but each one of you, we're going to give you a leprechaun just for hanging out with us because we really appreciate you. So, Max, give each of those guys a leprechaun, please. And speaking of leprechauns, let's get our leprechauns out. And we're going to run some leprechaun races for 2 cards that are going to be up for grabs. Yeah, you bet, guys. All right, so we got 30 in there. We got the NA. We're sticking with Lucky 13. What I'm going to do is, actually, let's run it. I'm on 13. I'm going to run 2 different races. So the first race is going to be for the autograph. And then the second race is going to be for that Trevor Hoffman. We'll make it so the NA spot can't win. We'll rerun it if the NA spot wins. And the same person can't win both. So if you win the autograph, then someone else is going to win the Trevor Hoffman. Here we go, guys. Good luck. This is for the Andy Friedman artist autograph. Timothy and Matt are duking it out. Lou's coming hard. Matt S is going to hold on. So Matt S, you beat out Tim and Lou. You're getting the Andy Friedman autograph. Congratulations. And next up, we've got the Trevor Hoffman for the Marlins. So I'm going to shuffle it up again, and Matt can't win. The NA spot can't win. Let's see who gets Trevor Hoffman. 6 seconds left. We're going to have a push coming from somewhere. Looks like it's going to be up the gut to happen. Oh. So, of course, I said Matt S couldn't win, so he won. So we got to run it again. Matt, your leprechauns are on point tonight, man. Oh, someone beat the NA spot. Come on. All right, we're going to try it one more time. Matt refuses to lose. All right, come on. Here we go, racers. No way. Okay. So, guys, I got to tell you, I said I wasn't going to let the same person win twice. But the universe is telling me that Matt has to win that card. 3 races in a row, and he managed to sprint out of the middle of the pack every single time. So we're going to go ahead and call it. Matt S., your leprechauns are on point tonight. 3 races in a row they won. So leprechauns, thank you. So Matt asks, you are going to get the Trevor Hoffman. Matt, you also won the Andy Friedman auto card. Nice work. Again, your leprechauns are absolutely on point tonight. So we got Adrian Beltre to 99. We got Chipper Jones to 75. We got a Dave Stewart autograph to 50. We got Buster Posey to 99. James Wood, rookie. Warren Spahn was to 75. Whitey Ford was to 50. Eddie Murray was to 99. Valenzuela to 99. Brooks Lee was to 99. Ozzie Smith to 50. And Nolan Ryan to 99. I absolutely love that product. I will say, in all transparency, that was not the best 4 boxes of Shoebox we've ever opened. We have had so much luck with those. Those have been absolute fire products. So actually, that was probably a decent break, but I felt like it could have been better. And as you guys know, we're going to take care of you guys, especially if anyone didn't end up with cards or really, really light on cards. I don't have more of those Shoebox cards laying around, but we'll find some way to add some extra loot into you guys. So thank you all so much for participating in that break. I love that product. I could rip that every single day. It's just too much fun. So as we look at our schedule now, guys, we do move on to our second break of the evening. And with some of the intro, I was a little bit behind, but I should catch up on these. We're going to be doing 2 of our Allen and Ginter hobby boxes. They're the Mitchell and Ness exclusive version. After that, we're doing 2020 Topps Holiday. And then we're going to finish off with some Bowman fun. So for Allen and Ginter, as I get to our list, I get to our Allen and Ginter list. There we go for break number 834. Allen and Ginter hobby, the Mitchell and Ness exclusive version. JRC, good luck with the Diamondbacks. Timothy with the Braves. Zach, the Orioles. Timothy, the Red Sox. Dan with the Cubs and the White Sox. Robert with the Reds. Dan with the Guardians. Aaron with the Rockies. Marty with the Tigers. Super Cheese with the Astros. Aaron with the Royals. We've got Josh with the Angels, Brian the Dodgers, Josh the Marlins, Scott the Brewers, Tim the Twins, Aaron the Mets, Lou the Yankees, Alberto the A's, Steve the Phillies and Pirates, Matt the Padres, Timothy the Giants, Mariners, Cardinals, Steve-O the Rays, Rangers, Blue Jays, Timothy the Nationals, and Carl with the non-MLB spot. I expect to fill many cards for that one with the random stuff. Speaking of the random stuff, quite a bit of them are on our hit counter. So let's talk about the hit counter while I rip the first box here. You guys, again, play along. There's no purchase necessary to do so. All you got to do is make a guess in the chat of which of these 4 pairings we are going to get the most of. The first pairing is Paul Skeens and Livy Dunn. Of course, Livy's in here, and Paul Skeens still the major draw for baseball, winning the Cy Young. So I thought they would make a perfect pairing since they're both in the checklist together. So that's the first one, Skeens and Livy. The second one is Nick Kurtz and Cara Maria. For those of you who don't know who Cara Maria is, she's in the non-MLB spot. She is a regular on the reality contest show, The Challenge. So I've got a couple folks on the checklist from that show, The Challenge, as a little shout out to my wife, who absolutely loves that show. So Cara Maria is a longtime champion of that show, MTV's The Challenge. So she's pairing up with Nick Kurtz. The next pairing is Juan Soto and comedian / late night show host Seth Meyers. If you ever need a great laugh, go on YouTube and check out Day Drinking with Seth Meyers. It's a segment he does for some of his shows where he just interviews another celebrity and they get absolutely really, really drunk. And it's a ton of fun to watch. All they do is laugh and laugh and laugh. So it's a good one. So Seth Meyers in there. And then the last one, Cal, is Cal Raleigh for the Mariners. And then Wes Bergman is another one of those challenge contestants. So again, shout out to my wife there, putting those in there in her honor. Wes is one of the contestants from there. So you guys tell us, Skeens and Livy, Kurtz and Cara Maria, Soto and Seth, or Cal and Wes. Who are we going to get the most cards of in this 2-box Allen and Ginter break? As well as what the total of all 4 of those spots is going to be. So you might say Soto and Myers, and then you would say in a total of 13 between all of them. And if Soto and Myers end up with the most cards, you get a leprechaun who's going to run for you for some free stuff. And if 13 is your number, or horseshoes and hand grenade style, 12 or 14, then you would get a leprechaun for that. Yes, running in your honor. So make those guesses. At the halfway point, you'll have a chance to change them and lock them in. So have some fun now and make your predictions and see how right you can be. And then you'll have your chance halfway through to update them. Well, we're banging through some cards tonight. If you guys haven't done so already, please hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Pass along the links to our channel and videos to all of your friends if you'd be so kind. We sure do appreciate it. So get those predictions in. We'll give you guys a chance to look through them. We're going to have the mini cards coming out. Some of those are going to have Mitchell and Ness backs on them. We're going to start out. The Dodgers are going to get us a Yamamoto for Brian. And we got Ryan Sandberg for the Cubbies. Mick Abel for the Phillies. There's Satchel Paige for the Orioles. Jazz Chisholm for the Yankees. Our first non-card is going to be musician Tom May. The Menzingers. Our first, make sure I'm not missing any. Our first mini is going to be Ted Williams for Boston. That is not a Mitchell and Ness back. We got Eddie Murray for the Orioles. Chan-Ho Park for the Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers announced his retirement. Max Muncy, rookie for the Oakland, or the A's, not Oakland anymore. Our next non-MLB is going to be Tom Marshall. We got Fitzgerald for the Giants, and that is one of those Mitchell and Ness backs. And guys, I do have, they're like so hard to even hold on to, but we've got protectors for these guys. The Mitchell and Ness exclusive back, Tyler Fitzgerald for the Giants. Jeff Bagwell for Houston. Here's another mini of Royce Lewis for the Twins. Wicked Curve is one of the insert sets here. Jack Morris for the Tigers. Chase Medroth, rookie for the White Sox. Dan. Kirk Gibson for the Dodgers. Chandler Simpson, rookie for the Tampa Bay Rays. Is a great rookie prospect for the Rays. Steve-O, nice pickup on a Chandler Simpson. Not Ezekiel Tovar, is that? Cesar Tovar. I was thinking the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovar. Our first chrome card of the break is going to be Hank Aaron going to the Atlanta Braves spot, the Milwaukee Braves. Congratulations to Timothy on the Hank Aaron chrome. Luis Ariz for the Padres on the Allen and Ginter back. We got rookie Caden Dana for the Angels. Another insert for the Cubbies. That's Chris Bryant. Jimmy Rollins for the Phillies. Will the Thrill for the Giants. Bailey Halter for the Tigers. Another non-card of DJ Mighty Mike, I think. Mighty Me. Marcelo Meyer, rookie for Boston. Congratulations to the Boston spot, Timothy, on the Marcelo Meyer rookie. Adrian Beltre. Here's one of our inserts is the beaches. This is Nadadola Beach in Fiji. Wicked Curve, Kerry Wood. Carlos Correa. Warren Spahn. Here's another one of our non-MLB cards. It is Alex Ohanian, the founder of Reddit. Then we got Verdes. Ty Verdes, a musician. The big unit, Randy Johnson. Pedro Martinez on a Mitchell and Ness back. So congratulations to the Red Sox spot. Timothy getting a Mitchell and Ness back. Pedro. Now we've got Jackie Robinson on the mini. Luis Gonzalez on the World Series moments inserts. There's Mickey Mantle for the Yankees. Agent Scott Boras. Cade Horton, rookie for the Chicago Cubs. Congratulations for the Cubs spot, Dan, with a Cade Horton rookie for you. Reagan absolutely rocking it out there. Chuck Reagan, musician. There's Fergie Jenkins. Jim Rice. Logan Webb for the Giants. Wicked Curves, King Felix Hernandez for Seattle, Timothy. Gabriel Moreno. Tommy Edman. Jose Barrios. Marcus Simeon. And we got a patch. Zach Wheeler from Philadelphia. Congratulations, Steve-O. You got yourself a patch. Zach Wheeler with a little Phillies pinstripe there. Congratulations. Memorabilia card, genuine relic card from Allen and Ginter. Game used memorabilia by Zach Wheeler. Sweet stuff. Congratulations, Steve-O. We've got Jacob deGrom on the mini. Another World Series moment with Jose Altuve. Brian Hayes, Mackenzie Gore. Vlad Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays. Stan the Man Musial. Where was he for our last break for the hit counter? That's going to be on the Allen and Ginter back. Nolan Arenado is a Mitchell and Ness back for the Cardinals. So, Timothy, congrats. We got Larry Walker for the Rockies. These little guys are just all over the place. Dennis Eckersley for the A's. There's Juan Marichal. Could have used him for the hit counter last break as well. Adley Rutschman for the Orioles. Zach Fitzgerald again. Is our next non-MLB. Joey Graziati, TV personality. Matt Chapman. Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves. And here's a nice chrome. It's rookie for the Cubs. Kevin Alcantara. So congratulations, Dan, on your Cubs spot. You got a Cade Horton rookie so far. And now you got a chrome Kevin Alcantara. Then we got a chrome mini of Bobby Witt Jr. We'll take that one for the Royals. Aaron, congratulations. Bobby Witt Jr. on the chrome mini. There's a Braves World Series moment. Andrew Jones. Colt Keith for the Tigers. Zach Wheeler. Corbin Carroll. Sheldon for the Rangers. Bo Jackson for the Royals. Raleigh. Look at that young Raleigh Fingers. No handlebar mustache or anything for the A's, Alberto. How about that one? We got Hunter Green hanging upside down for the Reds. Mark Burley on the Wicked Curve. Aaron Nola. Joe Morgan for the Reds. Ricky Henderson, rest in peace, Alberto, for the A's. And we've got the silver border of Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. Congratulations to the Dodger spot, Brian, on the Mookie Betts silver border. Luke Keyshaw, rookie mini for the Minnesota Twins. Congratulations, Timothy, on the Luke Keyshaw. Wow, 3 minis in a row. How about that? Yadier Molina for the Cardinals. That's a Mitchell and Ness back. Congratulations on very soon to be Hall of Famer Yadier Molina. For the Cards, congrats, Timothy. And then on the gold border, it's Ty Cobb for the Detroit Tigers. World Series moment, Giancarlo Stanton from Miami. Yoshida for the Red Sox, Ozzie Albies. There's Aaron Judge for the Yanks. Ryan for the Angels, or Los Angeles rookie. Richard Kind, actor. He's been in all sorts of stuff. And Casey Mize. You watched last night's break. If you're on YouTube right now, it means you found our channel. So click into our channel and find last night's show and watch the replay. Max, if you could find last night's show and put the link in the chat. But if you're already on YouTube, it means you found our channel. So just go back and look for yesterday's date video. But we'll put the link in when we get a second to go back and watch last night's show. There's McGray, rookie for the Giants. We got a fish. Pacific football fish on the mini. That's cool. Wicked Curve, Bert Blyleven, Matt Olson, Royce Lewis. How about Jackson Merrill for the Padres? Brooks Lee for the Twins. Reese Hines, rookie for the Reds. There is Joe Godino, the musician. Orlando Cepeda on the mini for the Giants. Gary Carter with the World Series moments. There's Cam Smith for Houston on the rookie. Congratulations, Super Cheese on a Cam Smith. There's Jose Ramirez, Chris Bryant. We've got a Boogie with the hoodie on the 9 for Carl. There's Ron Santo for the Cubbies. And we got Seth Lugo on the mini for the Royals. Wicked Curves, Hershiser. Ken Griffey Jr. for the Mariners, Timothy. You can't ever be upset about pulling a Ken Griffey Jr. Dalton Rushing, rookie for the Dodgers. Spencer Steer, Garrett Crochet, and we've got John Hall, musician. Our next Chrome card is going to be Kirk Gibson for the Dodgers. So congrats to Brian again with the Dodger spot. We got a mini for the Yankees of Max Fried. Joe Carter on the World Series moment insert. Tony Gwynn for the Padres. Bryce Harper for the Phils. And we've got another relic, guys. The relic is going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. on a mini bat relic. Very, very cool for the Braves. Timothy doing well with the Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr. on the bat relic. Congratulations. I think with Allen and Ginter, they are all game used, though, which is nice compared to some other sets. So congratulations on that one. Dario Franchitti on the Allen and Ginter back. Race car driver Dario Franchitti. Barry Larkin, Hall of Famer for the Reds. We got Bruce Sutter hanging backwards on a black border mini parallel for the Cardinals. Andy Pettit, Wicked Curve, Thurman Munson. Adele Amador, rookie for the Rockies. The non-spot, there is Shine, a rapper and politician. Ramirez from Miami on the rookie. And Norby from Miami on the rookie. So back-to-back rookies from Miami. There is Lou Brock on the Mitchell and Ness. Dan, that's interesting. We were talking about a Lou Brock rookie card earlier today, and we got the Lou Brock there going to the Cardinal spot for Timothy. A variation card for the mini of Ronald Acuna Jr. Timothy, congratulations. These are cool with the variation where it's got the portrait picture plus the action picture underneath. It's a super cool one. Pujols on the World Series moments. Pete Alonso, your newest member of the Philadelphia Phillies. Jax, co-pilot from the show on their non-MLB spot. Darryl Strawberry, Pena, Luis Angel Acuna, rookie. And Perez. We got a black border of Roger Clemens for the Red Sox, Timothy. And Wicked Curve Blake Snell for the Dodgers. So as we look at the hit counter, none of those guys came up. This darn hit counter is killing me. Bang a drum. Yesterday wasn't 2020 holiday. That's today, my friend. It's coming up. If you look at the listing, it closed last night. It's coming up today. It's the next break. So hang in there. We'll get to you, man. But that's the next one. So that's why you can't find it, because we haven't done it yet. All right, guys. So for the hit counter, it's still really anybody's game because none of those guys showed up at all. Yeah, you actually got perfect timing now because we're going to finish this break. And that will be the next one up. So pop in the hit counter, guys. Make your updates based on the fact that we got none of them in the first half. It's basically a 0-0 ball game again. You guys are telling us which of those four pairings is going to get the most cards. We got Paul Skeens and his girlfriend, Livy Dunn. We've got Cara Maria from the Challenge and Nick Kurtz. We got Juan Soto and Seth Meyers. And then we got Cal Raleigh and Wes Bergman from the Challenge. Oh, yeah. I said the Phillies, didn't I? Pete Alonso is going to the Orioles. My bad. I find it interesting that the Orioles are spending more money on what could be overpriced hitting talent when I think what they really needed was pitching. They were so good a couple years ago. Then they lost Burns, another pitcher, and some injuries. And they weren't very good last year at all. But they've still got so much talent with Rushman, Henderson. I'm even blank on some of the names. I feel like they got a ton of talent, and what they really need is more solid pitching. But apparently they felt like they needed a $150 million first baseman, so they went and signed Pete Alonso. I will say, though, I got nothing against Pete Alonso. I'm kind of a Pete Alonso fan. I like him. I got no problem with him. I just don't see necessarily why the Orioles thought that he was their top priority this year. But I'm not a Major League GM, so I guess they know more than I do on that one. The Mets also signed Devin Williams over from the Yankees, former Brewers closer. He had a terrible run in New York and I think wanted out really bad. But the Mets have lost, I think, like 6 or 7 free agents this year, and they've got a couple more on the books. So the Mets could be a drastically different team this year than last year. All right, guys, so lock in your hit counter predictions. I'll give you guys a few seconds, and then we're going to close it up. If you haven't made your prediction yet or updated it down from double digits, I might recommend doing that. Hopefully we get a lot more than 0 in this one. Here we go, guys. Max, give them a few seconds. Then whenever you got a chance, close it up for us, please. Griffin Conine, rookie for Miami. I was thinking Jeff Conine. He was an old Miami player as well. Andres Jimenez for the Blue Jays. Bryan Cranston. He's got a Dodger jersey on, but that is actor Bryan Cranston. You guys know him best from Breaking Bad and many other characters. So congrats, Carl, on that one. Here's Chris Sale for the Braves. Max Scherzer. Tony Perez. We got a black border of J.J. Bleday for the A's. Trevor Hoffman on the Wicked Curve. He's been on a couple teams, but that is the Padres. We got Ignacio Nacho Alvarez Jr. for the Braves. Kurt Suzuki. Taylor Rooks, sports journalist. And there is Cara Maria Sorbello. So that's going to be our first entry on the hit counter. Shout out to my wife on this. She's a big Cara Maria fan and the show The Challenge. And so Kurtz and Cara Maria are on the board. We're on the board with 1 on the hit counter. Here we go. Let's go from there. Contreras for the Cardinals. Al Kaline on the Mitchell and Ness back for the Detroit Tigers. Congratulations, Marty W. on the Mitchell and Ness back. We got Mike Mussina for the Orioles. Kansas City Royals World Series moment. Nolan Shanuel. Keenan Thompson. Long time Saturday Night Live. And his best movie ever, Good Burger. Congrats to the non-spot Carl. Blake Snell. Another non-spots of Mark Long, the godfather of reality television. Rod Carew. Jeff Bagwell. Giancarlo, a.k.a. Mike Stanton for the Yankees. Joe Musgrove on the Wicked Curve. Ricky Caden Dana for the Angels. Eddie Murray. There is Sway Calloway, a Radio Hall of Famer. The Butler did it for the A's. Anthony Volpe. Couple minis here. We got Thorpe. Drew Thorpe on the Allen and Ginter back for the White Sox. And we've got Coleman, Brandon Coleman, musician, on the gold border. Another Joe Carter here on the World Series moments. Greg Maddux for the Cubs. Al Kaline. Yordan Alvarez for Houston. There's Livy Dunn for the non-spot Carl. Congratulations. Livy's throwing minis all around. So Paul and Livy get on the board. And we got a Mitchell and Ness back coming up next yet of Agent Scott Boras. So, Carl, congratulations on the Livy Dunn and the Scott Boras Mitchell and Ness back. Adrian Beltre. We got another fish mini. This is the Emperor Angel Fish. Wicked Curve, Jim Palmer, Austin Riley, George Kirby. Chase Dollander, rookie for the Rockies. Mr. Eon, a rapper. Bo Jackson again. Laura Prepon, actress. That was, Donna, right? Donna from that 70s show. It took me a second to place who she was. That's Donna from that 70s show. Congrats, Carl. We got a chrome mini of Jose Ramirez for the Guardians. Dan, congrats on the Jose Ramirez chrome mini. Catfish Hunter on the Wicked Curve. Big Sean is listed as a rapper. I didn't know if he'd be listed as a musician or rapper there. Ricky Henderson, Sheldon. Patch time. Speaking of those Orioles I was talking about earlier, how about a game-used bat of Adley Rushman? Zach, congratulations on the Adley Rushman game-used bat relic for the Orioles. We should have one more hit coming here, guys. Hopefully we get an auto. Jim Rice. Paul Molitor on the mini for the Minnesota Twins. Timothy, congrats on the Igniter, Paul Molitor. There is Matt Holliday on the World Series moments. Jaron Duran for the Red Sox. Bogarts. The captain, Derek Jeter for the Yanks. River Ryan again for the Dodgers. There is Mr. Kind again, actor. O'Neal Cruz on a Mitchell and Ness back for the Pirtates, Steve. And we got a rookie mini of McGray again for the Giants. This is our second rookie mini of him. Wicked Curve, Pedro Martinez, Alec Baum, Weber, Peter Weber, pilot, and I think he was on The Bachelor, wasn't he? And he was on that show that Jeffrey Dean Morgan did, the Destination X. He showed up on that show as well. There's Godino again. We got Mike Trout backwards. Is there going to be something about this, or is it just spun around? It's a silver border Mike Trout for the Angels. Josh. Congratulations on the Mike Trout. These silver borders are weird to me. They're like glittery, but they're not glitter. They're kind of a raised foil. I don't know. They just don't make sense to me. But it makes them a shorter print parallel, so we'll take it. Brent Rooker for the A's on the Allen and Ginter back, by the way. Larry Walker. Man, so many minis out here. Lou Brock. There is the Juan Soto on a World Series moment. So Soto and Myers now get on the board on the hit counter. There's Hae-Sung Kim, rookie for the Dodgers. Congrats to the Dodger spot, Brian. Kyle Tucker. Gunnar Henderson. Yu Darvish. A boogie with the hoodie. Reese Hines, rookie. We got another mini beach. This one is going to be Playa Paraiso in Tulum, Mexico. We got Clayton Kershaw, Jose Altuve, Andrew McCutchen. There's Hall again, and Chris Bryant. A mini of Manny Machado from the Padres on a Mitchell and Ness exclusive back. Oh, come on, mini sleeve. There we go. Mel Ott. A black border rookie, Christian Campbell for the Red Sox. Congrats, Timothy. Christian Campbell on the black border mini. Mark McGwire on the World Series moments. C.J. Abrams. Andrew Jones for the Braves. There's a James Wood rookie for Washington. So congrats, Timothy, on the Washington spot. Connor Norbury rookie for Miami. Garrett Crochet. Nick Kurtz on a chrome rookie for the A's. There we go, Alberto. Allen and Ginter chrome. Nick Kurtz rookie card. Congratulations, Alberto. And so Kurtz and Cara Maria take a lead on the hit counter at 2, putting us at 4 total. We got Fitzgerald again on the mini. Wow, minis. Hang on. We got Bob Gibson, Roger Hornsby, Gary Sheffield with the Dodgers. There's a Shohei. Congratulations to the Dodger spots. Luis Angel Acuna again for the Mets. Ramirez again. Freddie McGriff, the crime dog. There is, Sutter. Bruce Sutter on the World Series moments. Chipper Jones, Luis Ariz, Brent Rooker, and Pena. We got a bunch of minis now. Bruce Sutter for the Cards. Julio J-Rod for the Mariners on the Allen and Ginter back. We got Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly for the Yankees on the Mitchell and Ness back, so congrats to the Yankees spot, Lou. And a gold border, Willie Adames for the Giants. Goose Gossage, Jorge Soler. Musician, Drew Nix. Nolan Arenado, Jazz Chisholm Jr. There's May again, musician. Harmon Killebrew. We got a Light the Night. New London Ledge Light. Lighthouse. That wasn't a Mitchell and Ness back. Nope. We've got Mark Burley on the World Series moments. Luke Keyshaw, rookie. Chrissy Mathewson. There's Max Muncy for the A's. Here's another Marshall. And we do have an auto. It's a mini auto of Gasper for the Red Sox. Mickey Gasper on the Allen and Ginter midi autograph card. How cool is that one for the Red Sox? Timothy, congratulations on that one. It's not numbered, but I like it. We're going to celebrate it. A mini auto of Gasper rookie card for the Boston Red Sox. Just want to make sure that doesn't fall out. I think I've got a better fit here that'll fit it nice and snug. There we go. Mickey Gaspar on the autograph for the Red Sox. Timothy, nice. So we did manage to get an autograph out of these, which is great. There's Martinez on the mini. Steve Carlton. George Sisler. Hayden Birdsong, rookie. Here's another Marcelo Meyer, rookie for Boston. Timothy, congrats. Another Tovar for the Twins. Contreras for the Cardinals on a Mitchell and Ness back. So you do get quite a few of these Mitchell and Ness exclusive backs. There's Honus Wagner. Nolan Arenado. David Ortiz, Big Poppy on the World Series moment. Rookie Matt Shaw for the Cubs. Dan, congratulations for the Cubs spot. Another Matt Shaw rookie for you to go with Kate Horton and your patch. We've got actor, comedian Paul Rust. Randy Johnson, DJ Mighty Me again. Our final, we don't have a final. We've got two more Chrome cards. The first Chrome card is going to be Joe Morgan for the Reds. Robert, congrats. And then we're going to have Roki Sasaki, rookie Chrome for the Dodgers. Brian, congratulations. One more mini of Alex Bregman for Boston. And Tom Seaver, Wicked Curve, is going to finish us off. So, guys, we got a whole pile of rookies and things we're going to sleeve. We got a whole pile of minis that I've sleeved up. These are crazy to handle. We got them sleeved up there. A lot of them are the Mitchell and Ness backs. Here were the minis that we top loaded. The Campbell rookie, the Ramirez Chrome, the Acuna variation, and the Bobby Witt Jr. Chrome. And here's the other hits we top loaded. The Roki Sasaki Chrome rookie, Joe Morgan Chrome, Matt Shaw rookie, Marcelo Meyer rookie. We did get the Mickey Gasper auto for the Red Sox. Nick Kurtz Chrome rookie, James Wood rookie, Hyesung Kim rookie for the Dodgers, Mike Trout on the silver border. Adley Rushman on the Bat Relic. Acuna Jr. on the Bat Relic. Gibson on the Chrome. Cam Smith rookie. Mookie Betts on the silver. Alcantara on the Chrome rookie for the Cubs. Wheeler on the patch. Horton on the rookie. Meyer rookie. Hank Aaron Chrome. And Chandler Simpson rookie. Rounds out those. Yeah, we needed a rip card, didn't we? We didn't get a rip card. That would have been fun to pull those. Those are just like a heart attack, though. It's like, you know, you're not going to do well on them, but how do you not rip them, right? So let's take a look at that hit counter, guys. We ended up with 4 on there. Not the best hit counter I could have come up with, but sometimes you win some, you lose some. But we ended up with Kurtz and Cara Maria got 2. So Bubbleheads, you got 1 leprechaun for that. And then Alberto and Lou, you each ended up within horseshoes and hand grenades or on the 4 number. So you guys each got a leprechaun. So congratulations, guys, on your leprechauns. They're going to run on your behalf a little bit later tonight for some free stuff. We are now going to move to our next break. I think I'm falling a few minutes behind, but that is okay. No, actually, I'm dead on time. How about that? So 8:15 start time. We're going with 5 2020 Topps Holiday Mega Boxes. We're looking for those short prints and relics and autographs. I'm putting 3 on the screen. I've got 2 off on the side. The 3 is going to be our halfway point. After we finish the holidays, then we're going to run our Bowman mixer. And that's going to be it for baseball tonight. 4 quick but great breaks. So go back to our team lists. And we get to holiday. And as I get our first 3 boxes open, a special shout out and a thank you to JRC with the Diamondbacks, Matt with the Braves, Scott J with the Orioles, Joey the Red Sox, Dan the Cubs, Scott the White Sox, Eric the Reds, Eric the Guardians, Aaron the Rockies, Arthur with the Tigers, Matt with the Astros, Daniel with the Royals. There's empty box number 1. Jonathan's got the Angels. The Dodgers going to Scott J. Aaron's got the Marlins. The Brewers going to Scott J. Aaron's got the Twins. The Mets going to Scott. So Scott and Aaron doing a little battle back and forth here. Michael with the Yankees. We got Dan with the A's. We got Steve-O with the Phillies. We got Dan with the Pirates. Aaron with the Padres. There's empty box number 2. We've got Dan with the Giants. Aaron the Mariners. D-Rock's hitting up the Cardinals. Dan the Rays, Steve the Rangers, and Daniel H, the Blue Jays and the Nationals. Guys, good luck on each and every one of those spots. I hope out of the 5 boxes that I can pull as much good stuff and fire hits for you guys as possible. So thank you guys again. And let's talk about our hit counter as soon as I get these packs out of here. There we go. 3rd box empty. Okay. So we switch the lifts off and let's go to our hit counter. For this hit counter, my friends, you're telling us I've got players only. These were the 2 MVPs and Cy Young winners in 2020. So we got Jose Abreu. And after he won the MVP, he went on to basically fizzle out of baseball. I was a huge Jose Abreu fan. I started collecting a bunch of his cards after 2020, and I thought this is a guy to hold on to. And then I've got a whole book of Jose Abreu cards now that are worth about a box of Kleenexes to cry over them. But Jose Abreu is the first one on there. Freddie Freeman, second. Shane Bieber won the Cy Young for the AL that year. And Trevor Bauer, wow, talk about it. He won a Cy Young and then had a little bit of those legal troubles, which he was cleared for, but has never been able to get a major league team to sign him again. But Trevor Bauer was a Cy Young winner. So that is our 4 entrants on the hit counter. You guys tell us which of those 4 players we're going to get the most cards of in this break. And then how many combined of all 4 players we're going to get. If you get the player correct, you're going to get a leprechaun. Yeah, although, hold on. I sleeved up the ones I got. I don't know where I have, so. All right, last pack of the first box, and then we'll get going. So get those hit counter predictions in, guys. And We'll do our first 3 ornaments. The first ornament is rookie Brendan McKay for the Rays. So, Dan, congrats. The second one is Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. Congrats, Aaron. And our third ornament is Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Scott, congratulations. All right, first box. Here we go. Albert Pujols for the Cardinals. Going to get us started. We got John Collins, or Zach Collins, excuse me. Mendick, rookie for the Sox. Oscar Mercado. Jalen Davis, rookie for the Giants. Jake Odorizzi. Trey Turner for the Nationals. Kyle Tucker, Astros. Nick Senzel. Willie Castro, rookie for the Tigers. There's a Christian Yelich for the Brewers. Travis Demeritte, rookie for the Tigers. Michael Conforto. And we got a patch right away. It's going to be Luis Castillo. There's a tad bit of a red pinstripe there for the Reds. So congratulations, Eric W. With the red spot, you get a Luis Castillo patch. That red stripe could have been brought over a little bit on there. And it is game used. So this was before they started doing all the have the players touch a t-shirt and then they call it a player relic. Game used, Luis Castillo for the Reds. And for the Reds, here's rookie Aristides Aquino. Jose Urena. Luis Severino. Mitch Haniger. Blake Snell for the Rays. Matthew Boyd. Walker Buehler. Ketel Marte. Sam Hilliard, rookie. Rhys Hoskins. Keston Hiura, Gold Cup for the Brewers. JD Martinez. AJ Puk, rookie for the A's. And here's a cool Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves. Matt. Zach Gallen for the Diamondbacks. That's a Zach Gallen rookie. By the way, not a bad one. JRC, congratulations. Leba rookie. Nelly Cruz for the Twins. Josh Hader for the Brewers. Clayton Kershaw. We got something turned around. It probably is going to be a short print. Anthony Rendon for the Angels. And it is a short print. He's got the candy cane arm sleeve. So it's nice that in 2020, I forgot that I think they turned around our hits, which makes it easier so I don't miss them. But Anthony Rendon for the Angels. Jonathan, you got our first short print with the candy cane sleeve. Congratulations. There's Charlie Blackmon, George Springer, Steven Strasburg, Mike Clevenger, Ramon Laureano, John Berti, rookie, Mitch Garver, Jack Mayfield, rookie, Dansby Swanson. His pictures, he's always leaping over people or sliding through something. Albert Alzolay for the Cubbies. There's Hyun Kim for the Cardinals, rookie. Mauricio Dubon for the Giants on the rookie. Ravello on the rookie for the Cardinals. Jorge Polanco. Marcel Ozuna. Tatis Jr. on the Gold Cup for the Padres. Aaron, congrats. Trey Mancini. Willie Adames. And Will Myers for the Padres. Dustin May. Randy Arozarena, rookie. Granted, he's not huge, but this is still, when you think about 2020, he's still a well-known starter in the league. So that's a nice rookie card to get for the Rays. Congratulations, Dan, on Arozarena. Jose Barrios, Castellanos, Polanco, Kyle Lewis, rookie. Justin Verlander, Xander Bogaerts, Gary Sanchez, Javier Baez for the Cubbies, Malik Smith, Brandon Nimmo, he just left the Mets, I believe, as well. Jackie Bradley Jr., Jesus Luzardo, rookie. There's a Bryce Harper for the Phillies. Brendan McKay, rookie for the Rays. Keenan Wong for the Giants. There's an Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Nick Solak, rookie. Andrew Benintendi. Brussadar Grutterall for the Dodgers on the rookie. Eloy Jimenez, Gold Cup. Brandon Lau. Matt Chapman. Wilson Contreras. Elvis Andrus. Aaron Nola. Jose Ramirez. Jeff McNeil. Jake Fraley, rookie. And Max Scherzer for the Nationals. Josh Donaldson for the Twins. Patrick Corbin. Luis Urias for the Brewers. Kevin Biggio. Randy Dobnak for the Twins rookie. Yadier Molina. Ursula. Evan Longoria. Looks like we got another short print. Eloy Jimenez for the White Sox. Scott J. Look at that scarf on Eloy. Congratulations, Scott. Eloy Jimenez is nice and warm in his scarf for Chicago. Congrats. A Gold Cup. Eloy with the red scarf. Congrats, Scott. There's Zach Greinke. Nico Horner, rookie for the Cubbies. Anthony Rizzo. Brendan Crawford. And Will Smith, Gold Cup for the Dodgers. So as we go through our hit counter, none of our award winners for that year showed up. We did get 2 Eloy Jimenez, Jose Abreu's teammate. We got a number of the teammates of Freddie Freeman from the Braves. We got a Jose Ramirez from the Guardians. We got a couple Reds rookies. Trevor Bauer with the Reds that year, I think. But those 4 guys haven't shown up yet. But don't worry. That was box 1 of 5. So we got plenty more to go. Yep, we're just starting. That was the first box of the 5 boxes of Mega. You guys have more time to think about that hit counter. After the 3rd box is when you guys will have to lock it in. Hopefully by the end of the 3rd box, we'll have a couple numbers up on the hit counter. Granted, none of those 4 guys are rookies, so obviously if we don't get a Jose Abreu in this, it's not going to be the end of the day. But those were award winners, and I thought they'd be fun on the hit counter, so hopefully we get them. We're hoping for a couple nice short prints, maybe one of our holiday short prints. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be a Shohei. That would be awesome. There's going to be plenty of cards to go around out of these Megas. 500 cards, in fact. So here we go to box number 2. There's JT Realmuto, Christian Walker, Robbie Cano, Tony Kemp, Jock Peterson. There's another Tatis Gold Cup for the Padres, Aaron. Congrats. Matt Carpenter, Noah Syndergaard, Thor, Max Kepler, Eugenio Suarez, Tommy Edman, Ryan McBroom. How about an Alex Young rookie for the Diamondbacks? Luis Robert rookie. He was so big in 2020. He kind of crashed, but now he's sort of he's still sort of hanging around. He's a starter, so I think his rookie cards were top loading up. He would have been one of the biggest ones in 2020 we could have pulled. This one, Moncada, is one of the ones with the raised foil. I didn't notice. There's probably another one in the other one. Not all of them have the raised foil on there. Tim Lopez, rookie. Mike Brousseau for the Rays on the rookie. Shogo Akiyama on the Reds, rookie. Matt Tice, rookie for the Angels. Robert Duggar, rookie for the Marlins. We got a little rookie run here. There's Stroman for the Mets. Gurriel. Kiermaier. Austin Riley for the Braves. Young Luis Arias for the Twins. Paul Goldschmidt for the Cardinals. McCutchen. Jorge Alfaro. Dakota Hudson and Mike Yastrzemski for the Giants. There's the Moose, Mike Moustakas for the Reds. Stanton, DJ LeMahieu, Aaron Barrett, Manny Machado, Brandon Crawford, Alex Bregman, Dustin May rookie, Rendon, Eric Hosmer, Tim Anderson. We got John Means on the Gold Cup for the Orioles, Joey Votto, Nick Anderson Gold Cup, and turned around for the Reds. Aristides Aquino is going to be wearing a scarf. So, Eric, congratulations. We got a patch earlier from the Reds, and now you got an Aristides Aquino holiday short print with the red scarf on there. Congratulations on that, Eric. There's Freddie Freeman. We're on the board on the hit counter finally. Freddie goes to 1. Nolan Arenado, Trevor Story, Frankie Lindor, rookie Gavin Lux, Dansby again, Jalen Davis, Javier Baez, Trent Grisham rookie, Jake Rogers rookie card, Aroldis Chapman, Corey Kluber, Justin Turner, Jose Altuve, Carlos Correa, Eddie Rosario. There is the Biebs. Shane Bieber won the Cy Young that year, so the Biebs gets on the hit counter. We're at 2 now. Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. And here's our patch, guys. The Cardinals. D-Rock. How about a Paul Goldschmidt patch? And that is game used. It's all white there. But that is a game-used white patch from Paul Goldschmidt for the Cardinals. Congratulations, D-Rock. Tony Gosselin, rookie. Shunya Yamaguchi, rookie. Jake Arrieta. Corey Seager, Matt Olson. Paul DeYoung, Tanaka, Masahiro Tanaka. Ronnie Rodriguez for the Brewers. Ryan Braun for the Brewers. Will Smith, Gold Cup. Chris Paddock. Brendan Rodgers. Yordan Alvarez on the rookie Gold Cup for the Astros. Congratulations, Matt, on the Yordan Alvarez rookie card. That guy is a straight bopper with the bat. Edwin Rios, rookie. Carter Kaboom. Bo Bichette, rookie for the Blue Jays. Congratulations, Daniel. Bo and Vladdy making something happen up in Toronto. We'll see how long they can keep their runs going. Rookie Kyle Garlick. Pete Alonso on the Gold Cup. Just signed with the Orioles. Jorge Soler. Hey, Josh Bell looks like it's going to be a holiday short print for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Oh, he's got the mittens on. It looks like he's wearing boxing gloves. That's actually super fun. Congratulations to the Pirates. Dan on the Josh Bell holiday boxing gloves. The holiday Santa mittens. Very cool card for Josh Bell. Jack Flaherty, Porcello. There's Juan Soto, Marty's guy for the Nationals. Congrats to Daniel. Newman, Trey Mancini. Willie Adames, Myers again, Michael Chavis. There's Belly Bombs. That's the going to be the raised foil there for the Dodgers. How about another Randy Arozarena rookie for the Rays? Congratulations to Dan on another Randy Arozarena. Barrios, Castellanos, Polanco, and D. Gordon. So that is Mega Box number 2 in the books. As we get to our third box here, we ended up with a Freeman and a Biebs in that box. So we've got 2 on the hit counter. After this box is when you guys will have to lock in your predictions. So there's still time. But you do have to lock them in before we start the fourth box, that is. And there's no purchase necessary to do so. So if you want a shot at free stuff, if you like free stuff, all you got to do is play along in the hit counter. Tell us which of those 4 players we're going to get the most of and how many total with all 4 players. Again, we thank you guys for hanging out with us this week. We're not quite done yet. We've got a brunch time break tomorrow from 10 to 11. So if you guys got nothing going on tomorrow over the brunch time hour, hop on and join us and grab yourself some singles or a few packs or something. Have some fun with us. We're also going to be running brunch time breaks next week, Monday through Thursday before the holidays. We've got breaks scheduled for Saturday this week. Auctions are going to close tomorrow night. On Sunday night, auctions are going to close for some breaks on Monday. We're going to have another dual Thursday breaks next week as well. So next Thursday, just like today, we're going to have breaks starting at 11:30 and breaks starting at like 7 at night again next Thursday. Then we're going to take a couple days off traveling for the holidays. And hopefully after the Christmas holiday, we'll get some more breaks on the book and rustle in the new year together with some breaks. All right, box number 3. Masahiro Tanaka, Ronnie Rodriguez, Ryan Braun, Eddie Rosario. There is Shane Bieber once again. So the Biebs takes the lead on the hit counter. He goes to 2. We're at 3 total. Ravello rookie is another Yordan Alvarez rookie for the Houston Astros. Congrats, Matt. Edwin Rios on the rookie for the Dodgers. Gosselin on the rookie. We got Yamaguchi on the rookie for the Blue Jays. The Pete Alonso Gold Cup. Jorge Soler, Matt Olson, Paul DeYoung. Patch time. The Detroit Tigers, Miguel Cabrera with a game-used patch there. The Tigers, Arthur C. Congratulations, Arthur. Miggy Cabrera, he's always been one of my favorites. Guy could hit the ball for sure. Miggy Cabrera on the patch for the Tigers, game used. Congratulations, Arthur. That is an awesome one. Kevin Newman, Chris Paddock, Brendan Rodgers, Chavis, Carter Kaboom, Bo Bichette rookie for the Blue Jays. Congratulations again, Daniel H. on the second Bo Bichette. Could have maybe put him on the hit counter as well. Him and Yordan. But I went with the award winners. There's a Graylick rookie for the Phillies. There's the Moose. Polanco. Oh, the Moose is raised stuff, so we'll sleeve that one up. Polanco, D. Gordon, Flaherty, Rick Porcello. There's Juan Soto again. Marcelo Zuna. There's another Tatis Gold Cup for the Padres. Aaron, that's your 3rd Tatis. Trey Mancini, Adames, Will Myers. Lizardo rookie. There's another Bryce Harper. And another Rosarina rookie. Gotta get some more sleeves. So let's see. Right now, Bo Bichette and Randy Rosarina are in a race from the rookies. I suppose Alvarez's too. We got 2 Bichettes, 2 Alvarez's. We had 2 Rosarinas. Now we got 3. So for bigger rookies in there, Rosarina's in the lead right now. Congratulations with the Rays spot again, Dan. Barrios, Castellanos, Benintendi, Kyle Lewis rookie. There's Verlander, Bogarts, Sanchez, Mauricio Dubon on the rookie card. Contreras, Malik Smith, Brandon Nimmo, Jackie Bradley Jr. laying out for the ball. Luis Ariz, Tommy Edman, Ryan McBroom rookie for the Royals. Alex Young rookie. Another Luis Robert. Again, a good rookie, not a great rookie necessarily, but in 2020, we'd have been drooling over that card. So I'm going to top load him up for nostalgic purposes. Dakota Hudson, Mike Yastrzemski, Lopez. Brousseau on the rookie, taking out Aaron Judge. Akiyama on the rookie for the Reds. There's Machado. Stroman, Gurriel Jr., Kevin Kiermaier, Austin Riley. Polanco, Eric Hosmer, Paul Goldschmidt, McCutchen, Elfero, Nick Anderson Gold Cup for the Rays. Moustakas is upside down. I think that's just me. Moustakas, Giancarlo, and DJ LeMahieu. Yeah, I got all these guys upside down. There we go. Aaron Barrett, Frankie Lindor, Gavin Lux rookie, Alex Bregman, Dustin May, Anthony Rendon, Trent Grisham rookie. We got Tim Anderson, John Means on the Gold Cup, Joey Votto. Stanton again. Jose Altuve for the Astros. Correa for the Astros. There's Freddie Freeman. So you got a couple of versions of Freeman cards. So Freeman goes to 2 on the hit counter, tying up the Biebs. Nolan Arenado, Trevor Story. Mookie Betts, Dansby Swanson, Davis, Javier Baez. Carlos Correa is going to be turned around for the Astros. Matt, it is going to be It was turned around, making us think it's some kind of a short print, but I don't see what, I don't see what the short print of it is. I thought maybe it was a snowball. I don't know. I'm going to put it in a sleeve and we'll see if we can figure it out, but it was turned around like the other short prints are turned around. So I don't know. You guys tell me, what am I missing here? I don't see anything holiday on there. You know, like the short print type of stuff, like a scarf or anything. Interesting. I don't know. I was turned around, but that was not a short print. Jake Arrieta, Corey Seager, Aroldis Chapman, Corey Kluber, and Justin Turner. All right, so 3 of 5 in the books. It is now time for you guys to lock in the hit counter predictions while I get the last 2 going. We did get to 4. We've not seen Trevor Bauer or Jose Abreu as of yet. We have, however, seen a couple Freemans and a couple Shane Biebers. So who knows? In 2 boxes, it could change. But if I were you guys, if you're not on Freeman or Bieber, I would probably recommend getting yourself on one of those 2. Who knows, though? Maybe we get hot with one of those guys and the other ones. And we're at 4. So I would probably say it's a decent idea if you're above 10 on the hit counter prediction. Just to be safe and conservative, I'd probably drop it down to a little bit below 10 on there. And remember, we do horseshoes and hand grenade style, so you get 1 in either direction. So if you were to predict 9, for example, you'd be safe at 8, 9, or 10, which would probably be a really safe bet right now. So we'll go our other 2 ornaments are Garrett Cole for the Yankees, Michael. And another Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers, Scott. That's 2 Clayton Kershaws for you. I'll put that hit counter back up again. We'll see if those ornaments, they didn't help us on there, but I wanted to show those. So you guys have until I finish ripping box 4 to get your predictions in there or update them. And we will see how we do. We want to give away leprechauns, guys. So we hopefully make it as easy as possible to get those leprechauns. So again, we talked a little bit about our breaks and stuff coming up for the next few weeks. Again, those brunch time breaks. We really appreciate your support. A couple of you guys have been coming out, and a couple of you have hung out with us every day so far on those for a little bit. So I can't tell you how much that means. We are trying to break the live barrier, which is a tough thing to do. Getting started on those live shows, you bang around with a lot of dead air time and low sales. And so we're trying to get a balance of some more live shows, but it's got to start. We got to be doing these shows and get you guys used to coming in with us, hanging out, whether it's for 10 minutes or 10 hours, coming in and hopefully finding some stuff you guys like. So we really appreciate all your guys' support on those brunch time breaks. And we're going to have one more tomorrow. I haven't quite figured out yet what I'm going to throw up there, so I'm open to ideas and suggestions. Doesn't mean I have that product available, but you can throw something up there, and I'll put it up, and we'll see if we can run it tomorrow. But bookmark all of that. You can do that by saving us as a seller in eBay. You'll know when we go live on all those shows and things like that, getting a notification. And in YouTube, if you like and subscribe to the channel, it's also then going to give you notifications when we go live, when we're multicasting into YouTube. So, Max, close up the hit counter, please. Here we go, guys. Box 4, we got Ozuna, another Tatis Gold Cup for the Padres, Mancini, Adames, Will Myers, Jake Arrieta, Mauricio Dubon, Ricky, Ravelo, Ricky card, Polanco, Charlie Blackmon, Benintendi, Kyle Lewis rookie, Verlander, Xander Bogaerts, Gary Sanchez. We got Juan Soto turned around for the Nationals. Daniel, this one, look at that candy cane he's swinging. Guys, that's no joke. Normally, a lot of times, like take for example with Gleyber Torres, the newer parallels, it'll be like that'll be a candy cane bat and you almost miss it. There is no missing this candy cane. That's awesome. Yeah, the Pro Debut auction is it closes tomorrow night for Saturday's break. That is no joke of a candy cane bat there for Juan Soto. Daniel, congratulations. Daniel, if you're looking to sell this to someone, let Marty at Card Lines know. He probably wants that card. Gleyber Torres, Max Fried, Albert Alzolay. There's Kim for the Cardinals. Brendan McKay for the Rays. Wong for the Giants. There's an Aaron Judge for the Yanks. Solak rookie for Texas. Mitch Garver. Isan Diaz for Miami. There's a Buster Posey. Rhys Hoskins. Max Scherzer. Griffin Canning. Elvis Andrews. Aaron Nola. Jose Ramirez. Jeff McNeil. And Jake Fraley rookie. There's my guy Miggy Cabrera for the Tigers, Arthur. Garrett Cole for the Yanks. Rafi Devers. Sean Murphy rookie. There's Mike Trout for the Angels. Mercado. Dobnak for the Twins rookie. Molina. Ursula. Longoria. There's Yamaguchi again for the Blue Jays. Max Kepler. Eugenio Suarez. Whit Merrifield. Ozzie Albies. Javi Baez. Trent Grisham rookie. Tim Anderson. John Means Gold Cup and Joey Votto. There's the Riz, Anthony Rizzo. Will Smith Gold Cup, Brendan Crawford. Josh Donaldson, Patrick Corbin. Eddie Rosario. There's the Biebs again, Shane Bieber. So he breaks the tie. Goes to 3 on the hit counter. We're at 5 now. Mookie Betts, Dansby Swanson. Jalen Davis rookie. Corey Seager for the Dodgers. Senzel. Willie Castro for the Tigers rookie. Zach Greinke. Nico Horner for the Cubs. Paul DeJong. Masahiro Tanaka. Rodriguez. Ryan Braun for the Brewers. Guys, we got turned around Bo Bichette for Toronto. Daniel, this is going to be a short print. It is Bo Bichette rocking the Santa hats. Daniel, congratulations on a Bo Bichette rookie short print with the Santa hat on. We'll take that one. Congratulations, Daniel. That's super cool. Luis Severino, Haniger, Odorizzi, Trey Turner, Kyle Tucker, Kyle Grillick, Pete Alonso on the Gold Cup, Jorge Soler, Matt Olson, Jack Mayfield rookie, Martinez, AJ Puck, Ronald Acuna Jr., Aristides Aquino, Urena, Michael Chavis, Carter Kaboom, and another Bo Bichette. Congratulations for the Blue Jays, Daniel, on a Bo Bichette. Another rookie. We got our patch coming up for the Yankees. How about a Gary Sanchez game used patch? And there's a little bit of some color of something up there. They like to hide it on these for some reason. But Michael D, congratulations for the Yankees spot. Gary Sanchez on the game-used memorabilia holiday card. We got George Springer, Steven Strasburg, Mike Clevenger, and Keston Hura on the Gold Cup. So we're down to 1 mega box left, guys, on this. See how you guys are tracking on the hit counter. We are at 3 Biebs and 2 Freemans. Now, I'm going to admit something, guys. You know, when I created this hit counter, I looked up to refresh myself who won awards. And Abreu won the MVP, and Trevor Bauer won the Cy Young. But I'll be honest, I didn't go a step further and check to see that those 2 were actually in the checklist. I guess I just assumed, since they won the MVP award and the Cy Young award, that they would have been in the set. But sometimes certain players don't get in the checklist. So I don't know. I may have made a fatal mistake there and picked maybe Abreu and Bauer aren't in the checklist. I don't know. I should have looked that up. But nonetheless, we sit at 5, and Shane Bieber took a lead there. With 1 box left, we will see who shakes it up. And yes, we've got auctions running right now that close tomorrow night. There are 7 breaks. We're going to be doing 7 or 8 breaks. I don't know. We're doing a lot of breaks on Saturday. We're doing a whole bunch of baseball and football and some more basketball breaks. There's going to be some good value breaks in there. There's going to be some great stuff like Pro Debut Hobby. We're going to have some more of those Mosaic football bundles with the oversized stained glass. So check all that stuff out. We're going to have breaks going Monday night as well. And again, breaks Thursday in the day and in the night next Thursday. Last box, we're ready to go. Let's see how many leprechauns we can give away. Let's get after it, guys. There's Mitch Garver, Jack Mayfield rookie, Zach Gallen rookie for the Diamondbacks. Congratulations to the Diamondback spot. There's Domingo Leyba rookie. Nelly Cruz. There's Miggy again. And Miggy again. Look at that. There's some quality control for. Oh, one of them's the raised foil on there. So Miggy on the raised and then Miggy on the regular. Garrett Cole, Rafi Devers, Sean Murphy rookie. Kyle Seager. Vlad Guerrero Jr. on the Gold Cup. There's one we hadn't seen yet. Daniel, congrats. The Blue Jays are rocking well for you in this break. There's Ryan Zimmerman, Ramon Laureano trying to rob that home run. John Berti rookie. Rhys Hoskins for the Phillies. Looks like it's going to be a short print. Steve-O, my guess, guys, is it's going to be a scarf around his neck because I've got one of those at home. It is. Look at that scarf. Rhys Hoskins on the holiday scarf for the Phillies. Congratulations, Steve-O. Rhys Hoskins holiday short prints. There's Max Kepler, Suarez, Merrifield, Ozzie Albies, Chris Bryant, Luke Voigt, Miguel Andujar, Josh Bell, Rin Wong for the Giants. That's a raised snowflakes foil. Akiyama for the Reds, Matt Tice, Duggar rookie, Matt Carpenter, Thor Syndergaard, Belly Bombs, Jake Rogers rookie for Detroit, Juan Moncada, Victor Robles on the Gold Cup for Washington. Hey, there's a Shohei. We'll take that for the Angels. Congratulations to the Angels spot, Jonathan. Let's see if we can finish this break off with a Shohei short print, too. That'd be awesome. Jonathan, congrats on that one. Alfaro Hudson. Mike Yastrzemski. Lopez rookie. Michael Brousseau rookie. Tony Kemp. Jack Peterson. Chris Sale. Kyle Schwarber with the Cubbies. Brian Reynolds Gold Cup. Ozzie Albies. Rendon. Eric Hosmer, Paul Goldschmidt, Andrew McCutcheon. Gio Ursula Longoria, Elvis Andrews, Aaron Nola. Jose Ramirez, JD Martinez, AJ Puck rookie. Ronald Acuna Jr. Aquino rookie again for the Reds. Jose Urena. Zach Collins rookie for the White Sox. And Danny Mendick rookie for the White Sox. Oscar Mercado, Randy Dobnak, rookie for the Twins. Yadier Molina. We got Garrett Cole with the raised snowflakes for the Yankees. George Springer, Steven Strasburg, Clevenger. Keston Hiura, Christian Yelich, Demerit rookie, Conforto. Albert Pujols, and turned around, we've got Matt Chapman for the Athletics. Dan, Matt Chapman is, looks like he's swinging a candy cane, and that one, oh, he's got Christmas lights on him as well. So he's swinging his bat, might be a candy cane, but he's got Christmas lights on him. And boy, that's a tough one to see. I wonder, if I look back at that, you can barely see that. If I get it close, there you can see those Christmas lights. I wonder if that was what Correa was. So this Correa is still a mystery to me. I've yet to see what on here is the holiday short print part. But it was turned around like the other ones were. But I still have yet to see what's on that one. But if you look really closely there, you can see the lights around Chapman. So congrats to the A's on that. Here's Kim rookie, Dubon rookie, Ravella rookie, Polanco, Charlie Blackmon, Matt Boyd, Walker Buehler, Ketel Marte, Sam Hilliard rookie. There's another Aaron Judge for the Yanks, and Max Scherzer. We've got our patch coming up, guys, and I'm going to sweat it out because I think it's a pretty good one. I think it's a really good one. I think I may have called my shot about 3 minutes ago, guys. We've got Mike Trout, Isan Diaz rookie, Buster Posey, a ski. You thought, was it a ski on? Is that what you thought? No, that's his, I think that's his leg coming up for that guy. The blue on there is what kept throwing me off. If maybe that is like a sled or something. Or it could be like a snow hill. I don't know. But I thought it was his leg coming down. There's Rhys Hoskins again. Griffin Canning. Gleyber Torres. Max Fried. Albert Alzolay. Josh Hader. Clayton Kershaw. Blake Snell. And if I didn't read the whole thing, but I think I saw what I thought I saw. And I'm going to say I called my shot. And if so, then Jonathan, I'm be very happy for you. I think it's a Shohei patch. No. I saw the red and the O, and it was upside down like that, and I thought it was Ohtani. It is another Luis Castillo patch. So, Jonathan, I am so sorry to tease you on that and then not deliver. For the red spot, Eric, congrats on a second patch for Luis Castillo. That one's game used as well. There's no red on that one, just the white patch. But that is going to do it for our break, guys. Let me get you ready on a recap. We got a bunch of rookies that we are going to sleeve up. I'll go through the recap, and let's take a look at the hit counter. How we ended up, guys, is 5 on the hit counter with the Beebs taking the win. I'm going to take these for a sec. The Beebs taking the win. So, we had Aaron, James, and TR all grabbing leprechauns for the Beebs. And unfortunately, nobody managed to grab it for the numbers. So we're a little light on leprechauns there. But have no fret, guys. We've got one more break for you guys to earn some leprechauns. So a little recap here. We did get a Clayton Kershaw ornament, a Garrett Cole ornament, another Clayton Kershaw ornament, Nolan Arenado, and Brendan McKay. Those were our 5 ornaments. We did get the hit yet to be discovered hit for Carlos Correa. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Do a little research. Luis Castillo on the patch. Matt Chapman on the lights around his neck, short print. We did get a Shohei. Rhys Hoskins on the short print. Vladdy Guerrero on the Gold Cup. Zach Gallen rookie. Gary Sanchez patch for the Yankees. And these were all game-used patches, by the way. Bo Bichette rookie short print with the Santa hats. The Juan Soto with a big old candy cane bat. I love that candy cane. Luis Robert rookie. A Rosarina rookie. Another Bo Bichette. Miguel Cabrera game-used patch. Jordan on the rookie. Another Rosarina rookie. Josh Bell on the Santa boxing gloves. Another Bo Bichette. Another Jordan. The Paul Goldschmidt patch. So, not bad patches. Miggy Cabrera, Paul Goldschmidt, to name a few. Aristides Aquino on the scarf short prints. Lou Bob rookie. Eloy Jimenez on the scarf short prints. Another Rosarina. Rendon had the candy cane sleeve. Zach Gallen rookie, and the Luis Castillo with the pinstripe on it. So 2 Castillo patches, a Miggy patch, a Goldschmidt patch, and some other good stuff. So guys, thank you so much for participating in that 2020 break. We have one more set of 5 of those 2020 mega boxes coming up, and so that's a really good value break. So check those out and get them as well. Yeah, let a young person look at that serial number, right? The question though is, even if the serial number, like, I couldn't tell what in that picture made it a short print. I for the life of me, I couldn't find out what that was. We'll figure it out though. We'll do a little homework when we're done. So guys, we're getting ready here for our last break of the day. It's going to be our Bowman mixer, and we've got 3 of our Bowman Chrome mixers. Lou, I know you love Bowman. And we've got 3 of those Bowman Chrome Megas. We've also got our 2025 Bowman Hobby Box. And we've got our 2025 Rapper Redemption Program. So the Hobby Box, guys, is open, like from a plastic perspective, because that was how you got the redemption packs. But as I open up, as you guys can see, all the packs are in there untouched. We just had to get the wrapper off to get that pack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the mega boxes first. Then I'll do the hobby box. And then we'll finish off with our redemption pack to finish us off. So actually, you know what? Let me switch so we get a better halfway point. I will do the hobby box first so that we get more cards out of the way to make the hit counter better. How's that sound? Changing up on the fly. Let me get the team lists up. And as we go to our final break, break number 836, our Bowman mixer, I do want to say thank you and good luck, John, for the Diamondbacks and the Braves. Zach continuing to rock with his Orioles, per usual. Joey with his Red Sox. Peter with the White Sox. John's got the Reds. Kelly with the Guardians. John's got the Rockies. Kelly the Tigers. John the Astros. Sam the Royals. Peter the Angels. Alberto the Dodgers. Steve-O the Marlins. Sam the Brewers. Peter the Twins and Mets. Kelly the Yankees. Thomas the A's. Steve the Phillies. Peter the Pirates. Thomas the Padres. Peter the Giants. Peter the Mariners. Joseph the Cardinals. Steve the Rays. Peter the Rangers. Steve the Blue Jays. And Peter the Nationals. Good luck, guys. Good luck on those spots. And we'll talk about it here, Connor. Coming up, Bowman mixer. You were shaking. I know. Well, I was surprised, guys. These went for probably a better value than, well, I hope they would. They were a good deal. I know it's like anytime people see mixer, they don't go as big on the things, but I don't know how many people actually really looked in and saw that this was not only a hobby box, but 3 of the megas and a redemption. It was a good break in terms of getting spots for value, and hopefully we get some great stuff. We know we're going to get all sorts of Bowman first. We know we're going to get an auto. Hopefully we get some color and number cards. I do see some color right away. So this is going to be a great get for all you guys that managed to get those spots. Lou, I designed this break for you, man. I had 3 of these Bowman Chrome mega boxes left, and I said, how do I get these in the hands of Lou? Other than I was going to just message you and see if you wanted to buy them. But I figured, how do I get these in the hands of Lou? And I said, well, we got this one random Bowman box we haven't figured out what to do yet, with the Rapper Redemption, and I got these 3 Bowman Chromes. I don't have more in stock yet, so I figured I'd throw them both together. And I thought I'd suck you into that one, Lou, and I didn't. You held strong, but you went after the Shoebox, and you've been going after some of the other stuff earlier this week. Having a great week, so awesome that we were able to pull some good stuff for you this week. I'll do half the box. We'll refresh. I'll do the other half the box, and then that's when we'll call it the halfway point for the hit counter. So for our hit counter, guys, we've got Aaron Judge and Cam Smith as the first pairing of players. Our second pairing of players is Shohei Ohtani and Roki Sasaki. Our third set of players is, I'm sorry, it's not Cam Smith, it's Cam Schlittler. the rookie phenom pitcher for the Yankees. So it's Judge and Cam Schlittler from the Yankees. It's Ohtani and Roki from the Dodgers. It's Bobby Witt Jr. and Jack Caglianone from the Royals. And it's Mike Trout and Christian Moore for the Angels. So you tell us which of those 4 pairings we're going to get the most cards of in this break and the total of all 4 together. You didn't let me down, Lou. You got into plenty of the breaks this week. You definitely did not let us down this week at all. But just so you know, I'm always thinking about how I can get breaks to get some stuff in your hands. We're always thinking about you, Lou. Our first card, guys, is going to be Travis Bazzana for the Guardians. So, Kelly, congrats. That's a nice one to start with. Then we got a first of P.J. Morlando from Miami, Steve-O. There's Zach Neto. There's Bobby Witt Jr. So we're getting on the hit counter early in this one. I think this is going to be a big hit counter for us. Bobby Witt Jr. on the board. That's 1. We got Augustine Ramirez, number 70 for Miami. So, Steve-O, congrats. Augustine Ramirez, Bowman Prospects, Hot 100, number 70. There's a chrome of Sebastian Walcott for the Rangers. And a first chrome of Slade Caldwell for Arizona, John. There's Braylon Payne for the Brewers. Paulino Santana. Thomas White first for the Marlins. Belly Bombs for the Yankees. Ozzie Albies. Emmanuel Clase. Lazaro Montez, a nice one for Seattle. Peter. And Ugarte first chrome for the Royals. Jang, first chrome for the Dodgers. Samuel Basayo. Sung-Se Chang for the Pirates on the first. Jose Ramirez and Tristan Casas. We've got Greatness Loading. Phenom Leo DeVry. Leo is a great name, very near and dear to my heart. Greatness Loading. Shout out to my son, Leo. Hey, our first reptilian for the Cardinals, Tink Hence. Joseph C., congratulations on the reptilian, Tink Hence. Giancarlo Solara, first Bowman for the Bravos. Fernando Cruz. Tink Hence. First for the Orioles, Alvin Garcia. There's Yordan Alvarez. There's Mike Trout. So Trout and Moore are going to get on the hit counter board. They're at 1. Rockstar rookie Papa Christmas, Big Christmas. Jensky Noel, he's got a million names, partly because I never remember what his actual nickname is. So I call him like 7 different things. Jensky Noel for the Guardians. Kelly, congratulations. Colt Emerson for the Mariners. And Chase Hampton first for the Yankees. Quinn Matthews first for the Cardinals. Gary Gilhill first for Tampa Bay. Asbel Gonzalez first for Kansas City. There's a Ben Rice rookie for the Yankees. Congrats, Kelly, again. There's Jackson Holliday for the Orioles. Cam Smith, number 56. I made the mistake and forgotten, almost said Cam Smith. It was on my hit counter, but that is Cam for the Yankees. But a nice Cam Smith for Houston, John. Number 56. There's Cobb Hightower on the first chrome. Jack Lyons on the first chrome. Jesus Lopez first. Tolero first. Sean Keys first. Here's a James Wood rookie for the Washington Nationals spot. Peter. Sagano rookie for the Orioles. Ezekiel Tovar. Jesus Lopez first for Texas. And Conrad Cason first for Boston. There's Fren Yeber Montilla first for Detroit. Ricardo Yan for Arizona. Hayden Alvarez for the Angels. Jackson Merrill. Kumar Rocker rookie. Drew Jones, number 96 for Arizona, John. Nate Nankiel on the first chrome for the A's. Bresnahan on the first chrome for the Giants. D'Angelo Ortiz, Boston. Jonathan Long first for the Cubs. Jansel Villarreal for the Astros. There's Cy Young winger, Tariq Skubal. There's Aaron Judge. So Aaron Judge and Cam Schlittler get on the hit counter. Freddie Freeman and Peyton Ellis, first Croman for the Twins. First Bowman Chrome for the Twins, yeah. Cade Horton for the Cubbies. Chase Burns for the Reds. Will Simpson first. Corbin Carroll. Caden Dana, rookie. And we got a couple here turned back. First is going to be a VIP Chrome Refractor. Chase Burns for the Reds. So, John, congrats. He's a great young pitching prospect for the Reds. Then we got a number card for Washington. Peter, how about Caleb Lomavita on the blue, 370 to 499 for the Nationals. Peter, congratulations. Caleb Lomavita on the first, blue to 499. And we got another Reptilian, S. Smith Pineda on the first Reptilian for the Reds. John, congratulations. We got Win High Pan on the first chrome. Yelfrey Rodriguez first for the Brewers. Victor Rodriguez first for the Dodgers. There's Drew Jones, Gunnar Henderson, Chris Sale, Connor Norby on the Rockstar rookie. Brenyabra Montia, rookie for Detroit. There's Aiden Miller. Chase Mobley, rookie first. David Ortiz Jr. first. Emil Morales for the Dodgers. And Luis Robert Jr. How about the Ellie De La Cruz Steal of a Deal cards? I like these card store inserts. So that's a good one for the Reds. John, the Reds tonight have been good all night. This guy, George Claassen for the Angels. Peter, I'm especially excited about this one for you, Peter, because George Claassen's a local high school product from our town. So congratulations. Shout out to PWHS. James Tibbs for the Giants. Alex Mooney first chrome. Some paper first. Jackson Humphreys. Lucas Ramirez. There is Christian Moore for the A's. So Trout and Moore are going to jump into the lead. They're at 2 now. Ellie De La Cruz. Cedene Rafael. Amador rookie for the Rockies. There's Bryce Rayner. Here's a first of Josu Braceno for Detroit. And Cole Fontenelle for the Angels. So that was the first half of our hobby box. You guys still have time on the hit counter, but in that first half, we ended up with 4 total. We got a Judge, we got a Witt Jr., and we got a Trout and a Moore. So we're at 4. We're going to go through this second half of the hobby box. We have not gotten our auto yet, guys. So we've got an auto coming in this second half. Once we finish the second half, you guys will have to lock in your hit counter predictions, hopefully for a shot at a couple more leprechauns. Once we finish up this break, we will do a recap, and then we will get into some giveaways. You do not have to be present, so if you need to sign off for the night or whatever, if you won some leprechauns, they will still race for you. And if you won, we will still ship your stuff out. But do stick around after the show, because we're going to have those leprechauns running live. As you guys know, our world-class leprechauns are like no other you've ever seen. They somehow are at peak athletic condition, even though they live on a diet of Skittles and beer alone. They don't need fruits. There's fruit juices in the Skittles. They don't need water. There's water in their beer. They don't need vegetables. There's hops in the beer. They do just fine on Skittles and beer, and they run on your behalf for free stuff. That is their sole purpose in life, is to get you all free stuff. All right, second half of our hobby box. Here we go. How about a first of Gregory Barrios for Tampa Bay, Jacob Wright for the Dodgers, Marcus Semien. There is Yamamoto for the Dodgers. We got Samuel Basayo turned around on the VIP refractor. For the Orioles, Zach, my guy, congratulations. Your Orioles getting you a little something something. We've got a mini diamond for the Mets of Carson Bench. And that is not numbered. What's also very interesting is, I don't know if I can get it at the right spot, but you can see that print line on there where they would put a sticker if there was an autograph. Although most of the chrome stuff they do on cards, so I don't know why. That just must be a print line in there. But nice mini diamond for the Mets, Peter, on a Carson Bench. Humberto Cruz on the first. Cameron Sullivan on the first. There's Zaire Hope, Cal Teal. River Ryan, rookie for the Dodgers. There's a red shield, which doesn't really matter anymore because the Rookie of the Year was announced and this guy wasn't it. So this is really nothing more than a light-sided short print. But nonetheless, for the Rangers, Peter, congrats on the red shield. Some people just collect that red shield because it's different. So there's still sellers out there for him and buyers out there for him. Bobby Witt Jr. on Lucky 7 Slugger Shop. Open 24 hours a day. Bobby Witt Jr., and that's going to get us another one on the hit counter. Witt and Jack Caglianone go to 2, tying that back up. We're at 5. Here's Walker Janik for Houston. Jansel Villarreal for Houston on the first. Tavares, Washington. Jensel Luis, Arizona. Dywell Joseph. Young-Hoo Lee. CJ Abrams. Lazaro Montez, number 44 in the top 100 for the Seattle Mariners, Peter. Ichiro Cano Hernandez. I love this guy. Ichiro Cano Hernandez, first chrome. Blake Walters on the first. There's Loma Vita again. Andujar first. James Tibbs. Trey Turner. Jacob deGrom. We've got one of those flag die cuts. I'm not a fan of these, to be honest with you. But it's a nice rookie card, though, for the Rockies for Amador. So congratulations, John, on the Adele Amador rookie flag. Fabian Lopez, chrome first. There's Drew Jones. Walker Janik, paper. Charlie Condon on the first paper. This guy, hopefully, though, he's going to make his way up, stay up, and be good for the Rockies. Keep his values up. Congratulations, though, for the Rockies on that one, John. Andrew Morris, first for the Twins. David Festa, rookie for the Twins. Logan Gilbert. Kobe Mayo on the greatness loading rookie for the Orioles, Zach. Fernando Cruz, chrome, and Sanabria first for the Padres. There's Kayson again for the Red Sox. Quintero for the Dodgers. Corey Lewis for the Twins. There's Ronald Acuna Jr. Jacob Wilson, almost Rookie of the Year, got beat out by his teammate for Rookie of the Year. How about that? When two rookies beat each other out for Rookie of the Year, you might have something brewing in your city, which is now Las Vegas. Brian Reynolds, Winston Santos on the first. Right there, we got a little teal shimmer. How about Kadeem Diaw to 125? 102 to 125 on the teal shimmer for the Minnesota Twins. Peter, congratulations. The colored shimmers on Bowman are phenomenal. That is just a cool looking card. 102 to 125, Kadeem Diaw for the Twins. O'Neal Perez first. There is Kevin McGonigal for the Tigers on the first. Jared Sundstrom first. We got Jace Young, rookie. Altuve. Kevin McGonigal on the greatness loading for the Tigers. Congratulations, Kelly. And we've got a first Bowman X-Fractor, Hyper, whichever one you want to call it. Malcolm Moore for Texas. Congratulations, Peter, on that one. You're doing well, Peter. Jacob Wright for the Dodgers. There's Aiden Miller. Esteban Mejia first. Bishop Letson first. Hyesung Kim for the Dodgers. Vladdy Guerrero. There's our autograph. The Phillies, Steve-O. You got yourself a Wen Pan to $4.99 on the first refractor auto. $3.75 to $4.99. Wen Pan. Phillies autograph. Congrats, Steve-O. We got Torres first chrome and Mariano first chrome. Javier Magallan first. There's Ichiro Kano again. Chen Wei Lin first. Orelvis Martinez. And Willie Adames. Braden Taylor, number 79 out of 100 for Tampa Bay. Congratulations to Steve on the Tampa Bay spots. We got Kyle DeBarge first. Luis Morejo first. Cody Freeman on the first paper. Flores. Giancarlos Lara. Here's J-Rod. Corey Seager. Kumar Rocker on the rookie flag for Texas. Jesus Made. There we go for the Brewers. Sam, congratulations. When this first came out, this was probably a $20 card. Now it's kind of back down to a couple dollar card, but very nice on the first chrome, Jesus Made. There's Chase Burns on the chrome. Franklin Arias first. Kellen Lindsey and Matt Wilkinson first. Manny Machado. Nick York, rookie. We got Aiden Miller on the VIP refractor for the Phillies. Braylon Payne for the Brewers. Owen Wild first. We got a little more color there. I'm going to sweat that out. Luis Pena first. We got more color. How about Conrad Cason on a blue wave to 150? That is 121 out of 150 on the first blue first wave for the Red Sox. Congratulations, Joey. Cason blue wave to 150. Then we got another one of my guy, George Clausen. Congrats to the Angel spots. There's Connor Griffin for the Pirates. Sammy Hernandez first. Chase Hampton first. Frankie Lindor, Jackson Churio. And the Blue Jays are going to get a cyan or magenta or purple, depending on where you're from. 88 out of 175, Orelvis Martinez, rookie, purple for the Blue Jays. Steve, congrats again. Knocking up some hits there. All right, so that was our hobby box, guys. Now we get into our 3 megas, and this is where we call the halfway point. So the hobby box had more cards than halfway, but I wanted to give you guys the best chance possible to get some leprechauns on this hit counter. What I'm wondering, I'm surprised we didn't see a single Shohei and Roki. I tell you, every Bowman product I break, it is full of Rokis and Shoheis. So again, that hit counter just has to get the best of me and didn't give us any so far. We got plenty of other Dodgers love, but no love on the Shohei or Roki yet. And I think Cam Schlittler, I forget if he was in the first Bowman checklist or not. He may only be in these Bowman Chrome checklist, so maybe that's why he didn't show up yet. But the other guys have showed up. So we've got 5 total on the hit counter right now, and you guys tell us how we're going to finish up. Who's going to get the most, and what the total of all 4 of those is going to be. If you get the spot correct, you're going to get a leprechaun running in your name. If you get the total number correct, you're going to get a second leprechaun running in your name for some free stuff. So here we go, guys. Get those predictions in. We're going to lock it in about 5 seconds. Max, whenever you're ready. Close it up. Here we go, guys. Good luck. We will do the base packs first for each box. And then we'll do the mojo packs. So the base packs, you're not going to get You don't get any mojos in the base packs, but you do get a couple of those lasers, the like geometric lasers. And then in the mojo packs, you can get a lot of color. Sometimes you get an autograph in there. You can get autographs in the regular ones too, but it's not as likely. Most of the time, if you're going to get an auto, it's coming out of the mojo packs. Lou, we got you with Wit and 12. I hope we get up that high, though. All right, here we go. For the first pack of them, there's Ellie De La Cruz, Lawrence Butler. Speaking of those geometric lasers, here's our first one. It is going to be Arjun Nimala for Toronto. So congratulations, Steve. Here's Heinz Brito on the first. Oh, you're fine. It's all right. We got you. You got it in plenty of time, Lou. We're all good. We got you. Harold Rivas on the first. Logan Gilbert. There's Aaron Judge Chrome. So Judge and Cam are going to pop up to 2. We got a 3-way tie at 2 right now, guys. Yordan Alvarez. There's Arjun Nimala again. How about J.J. Weatherholt for the Cards? Noah Cameron, rookie. Yandy Diaz. We got another geometric laser. This one's going to be Devin Fitzgerald on the first for Texas. Peter, congratulations. Texas having a pretty good break, all things considered. Cale Fountain on the first for the Padres. There's Devin Fitzgerald, non-laser for Texas. Trey Sweeney, rookie for Detroit. Cam Smith for Houston. Boy, I should have left it as Judge and Cam Smith. We'd have 2 more on the hit counter. Congrats to Houston, John. Cam Smith, rookie. How about a Chandler Simpson, rookie for Tampa Bay? Congrats, Steve-O. We're on a little top loader run here. How about Elian Pena for the Mets? Congratulations, Peter. He is still one of the more sought-after prospects. And look at there, we're going to get a little Cam Schliller for the Yankees. Congratulations, Kelly. We're going to get to put another one on the hit counter, and we're just going to keep top-loading at this rate. I love it. Cam gets us another one on the hit counter. So Judge and Cam now take a lead at 3, putting us up to 7. We got Bryce Harper, Willie Adames, Bo Bichette, Elorki Rodriguez for Texas on the first, and Diego Torres for the Braves on the first. John, congrats. Now we've got our first 2 Mojo packs. 3 mega boxes, mixing up with that hobby box. Cam is only in Bowman Chrome. Well, I'm glad we got one, so that the hit counter didn't fully spur me on there. I didn't look quite as bad because at least we got one of them, right? Our first Mojo is going to be a nice rookie Cam Smith for Houston. So congrats again, John. That is our 3rd Cam Smith of the break. And a nice Mojo for you. And we've got Steven Marinez first Mojo for the New York Baseball Yankees. Kelly, congrats. We got Mookie Betts on the Mojo for the Dodgers, Alberto. Johnny Severino first Mojo for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Peter. Yorger Bautista first Mojo for the Seattle Mariners, Peter. Corbin Carroll on the Mojo for the Diamondbacks. And Yellow Marquez first Mojo for the Angels. Hyun Kim on the rookie for the Dodgers. A little Mojo action again. Alberto. A first of Joshua Gonzalez for the Giants, Peter. That's a nice one on the first Mojo. And one more. We're top loading like crazy. Yahil Melendez on the first Mojo for the Cubbies. Peter, congratulations. All right. So 1 of 3 megas in the books. We got a little more action on the hit counter there with that cam coming in. So we're at 7 as we get into this next one. Once again, if you guys, thank you guys for hanging out with us live. If you're watching us right now on replay later on tonight, tomorrow, something like that, we hope you're having a good time. We hope you're enjoying us. If it's your first time with us live or in replay, welcome into the Card Lines family. You guys hopefully will understand. We'll always leave the light on for you here at Card Lines Breaks. And we do our very best to try and do a mix of products, high-end and value products, hobby products, retail products. We try and mix it all over the board to make the hobby available to you guys. So welcome in if you've never been with us before. We hope you come back. And for those of you that have been with us over the last about 2 years or so, you guys are awfully special. We appreciate you. Yeah, no Otani's. I know. That's what I was saying, Lou, right? Like, this is what the hit counter's doing to me lately, man. I've been trying to name guys like, I'm like, oh, we get Otani and Rockies out of Bowman like crazy. And, of course, nothing. But we've got 2 more mega boxes, so hopefully they're going to come out flying here. There's Alex Bregman, Tariq Skubal. Here's a first laser Kevin Alvarez for Houston. Yeah, you're like, yeah, I don't care what happens about Otani. Keep the cams coming, right? We got RJ Schreck on the first for the Blue Jays. Jordan Sanchez for the Orioles. Rookie of the Year, Drake Baldwin. I'm not sure he should have run Rookie of the Year. No offense to him. I don't know. He kind of came out of nowhere winning Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. I think they didn't want to give it to a smaller market guy or something. I don't know. Kumar Rocker rookie. Nick Kurtz. This guy, what's interesting enough is like Jacob Wilson, all year, Jacob Wilson was top 5 in batting average. He died off a little bit at the end of the year, but he still had a great season. But Nick Kurtz had an amazing like last 2 months, and he ended up winning Rookie of the Year. Congrats, Thomas. I don't know. I still think maybe Wilson was the better rookie overall this year. Kelvin Alvarez. Nieves Ezequiel first. Yeah, Wilson got hurt. That always gets him too, right? Ketel Marte, Jazz Chisholm. Martinez on the first. But, like Kurtz, I mean, he wasn't bad, but at the start of the year, he wasn't knocking the cover off anything. But then all of a sudden, he started having multi-homer games, and he just never looked back. But for those of you Athletics fans out there, you got to be excited about the potential of what that team might become. Jean Marquez for the Giants. Kendra Martinez again. There's Christian Yelich. There he is, guys. Lou, thanks for calling him out. We need a little help ridiculing him a little bit so he'd come play. So Shohei's on the board. We're up to 8 on the hit counter. Ezekiel Tovar. Heinz Brito on the first. Harold Rivas on the first. There's a Cade Horton rookie for the Cubbies. Jake Mangum, a rookie for the Rays. Trey Turner. We got Logan Henderson on the red shield for the Brewers. Once again, this is not going to be a redemption, but it is still more collectible, just being different with that red shield. So congrats to Sam on the Brewer spot. There's Arjun Nimala and JJ Weatherholtz. And it's time for some more top loaders with our 2 Mojo packs out of the Mega. I would love to get some color or an autograph out of one of these guys. We're going to start off first with the Cubbies, Juan Thomas on the first Mojo. Here's Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds. Bubba Chandler for Pittsburgh. There's Bobby Witt Jr. Mojo for the Royals. Sam, congratulations. Bobby Witt and Jack Caglianone go to 3. That's been all Bobby Witt Jr. Charlie Condon on the Mojo for the Rockies. Wilfred De La Cruz, first Bowman Mojo. for the Chicago Cubs, Peter. Luis Angel Acuna, rookie for the Mets. We got Elorky Rodriguez on the first for the Rangers. J-Rod for the Mariners, and Mick Abel, rookie mojo for the Phillies. We've got one more mega box left, and then we've got our national pack to go. And we did get a Shohei in there. We stand at 9. So we are right around the point for some of you guys to hit on your number. We also have a lot of you guys right now, because of the tie, on pace to win a Leprechaun. So I do hope, however it shakes out, I hope we give away as many Leprechauns as possible. Finish this up. We'll do our redemption. We'll see how it all shakes out. So far, the mega boxes are delivering almost as good as the hobby. Now, we did get a few more numbered cards. We got 4 numbered cards out of the hobby box plus the auto. So I'm not saying that the mega boxes are better, but in terms of with having those mojos in place, a bunch of first Bowman mojos, the pile of top loaders is almost as high for the mega boxes as the hobby. Of course, the hobby, though, of course, the auto and the numbered cards. But we'll see what we can get out of this one. Oh, I got the mojos first. I'm going to switch those. Get those to the bottom. All right. Caceres first for the Guardians. Bubba Chandler for Pittsburgh. Yordan Alvarez. Ellie De La Cruz. Andrew Salas on the Geo Laser for the Miami Marlins. Congratulations, Steve-O. We got Warren Calcano on the first and Bryce Betcher on the first. Yanni Diaz, Logan Gilbert. There's another Aaron Judge for the hit counter. So Judge and Cam now retake the lead at 4 and put that hit counter up to 10. We got Heritzen Castillo first for the Twins and Johan De Los Santos first for the Pirates. Noah Cameron for the Royals and Manny Cedeno on the first geometric laser for the New York Yankees. The Red Shield, Dylan Dingler for the Tigers. Kelly, congratulations. I love his last name. Get rid of the L, it'd be an even better baseball name. Christopher Suero for the Mets. Joshua Gonzalez on the first for the Gigantes. Peter. Trace Sweeney, rookie. There's another Cam Smith for you. John, congrats. You asked to keep the Cam Smiths coming. It took me a little while, but I did. And right behind that for Steve's another Chandler Simpson. We got Marco Dinguez. What's up, Cheesy? Welcome in. We are pulling some heat here tonight. Marco Dinguez. There's Jose Anderson. Bryce Harper. Willie Adames. Bo Bichette. And we're getting into some mojos. We got a Bo Davidson. First mojo for the Giants. There's Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers. Diego Torres on the first for the Braves. Congrats, John. We got James Wood on the Meteoric Rise mojo rookie for the Nationals. Congratulations to Peter on that one. We got an Aaron Judge mojo. So, guys, that's going to be another one for the hit counter. Aaron Judge and Cam are going to go to 5 and put us up to 11 on the hit counter. There's Kyle Tucker mojo. There's a good one for the A's. How about Shitaro Mori? Congratulations, Thomas. It's a nice mojo there, Shotaro Mori. We've got Andrew Salas on the first for Miami. Congrats, Steve-O. James Wood, rookie mojo. And guys, we're going to end it off with a little bit of a heat. Trevor Bauer. All right, Cheesy, I will try when I get home tonight. I'll try and go and find some of my Trevor Bauer for you. Guys, we got Washington, Peter. How about a purple autograph, purple mojo to 199? It is 189 to 199. Guys, that's what we're going to finish with. Well, plus, actually, we still got this guy to go. Maybe we'll get another auto in there. But for the Bowman product, we're going to finish off with a purple auto out of the Mega Box in a mojo. How about that one? I'm going to give it fireworks anyways, even though it's higher than 100. The purple to auto to 199. Travis Sakura for Washington. Peter, congratulations. That is super sweet. All right, and we finish it off. You guys take a look here where we're at on the hit counter. We got up to 11, getting a couple people some numbers, and right now it looks like Judge is going to win. So 3 of you guys are going to get some love off of that. And here's our redemption pack, guys. First one is going to be a Luis Angel. Oh, first of all, it's going to be nothing because you guys are seeing the hit counter. There we go. Luis Angel Acuna on the rookie redemption silver. How about Kevin Alcantara on the rookie for the Cubbies? Congratulations, Peter. James, you missed the hit counter prediction by a little bit on that one. Not sure how you knew he would win, but you got it. Jesus Mate for the Brewers. Congratulations, Sam. The redemption card, if you will. Jesus Mate from the National. Congrats for the Brewers. And our last card, John, we're going to keep them coming for you. How about a Cam Smith? Why not, right? It was worth the try, Coach Jay. It was definitely worth the try. Nice Cam Smith there on the rookie. Okay, guys, so this is what came out of our silver pack and our mega boxes. Here's what I top loaded out. I top loaded a lot out of these because I like to take care of them for you guys. How we end up on the hit counter, we ended up with 11. And we ended up with Judge and Cam winning. So Alberto, Bobbleheads, and Henderson, you got leprechauns. And then Lou, you got one for the number. And Henderson, you doubled up. So congratulations, guys, on winning your leprechauns. We're going to get back to those leprechauns in just a second. But let's go through a little recap of our Bowman break. It was a good one. Elvis Martinez on the purple to 175. Conrad K-Sound on the blue wave to 150. Jesus Mate first chrome. Brendan Taylor 79. Win High Pan autograph to 499. Malcolm Moore on the hyper. McGonigal Greatness loading. Kadeem Diaw to 125 on the teal shimmer. Jacob Wilson, Charlie Condon first. Amador on the rookie flag. Montez number 44. Bobby Witt Jr. Kumar Rocker red shield. Benji on the diamond, Basayo on the VIP, Clausen number 88, Ellie De La Cruz, Pineda first reptilian, Loma Vita to 499, Chase Burns VIP, James Wood, Cam Smith number 56, Papa Noel Big Christmas, Tink Hence reptilian, Leo DeVry, and Ramirez number 70. In your head, you doubled up. Hey, you did manage to sneak in a leprechaun earlier today. That might win you something. And you snuck in a leprechaun in the football ones and won a pack on that. So congrats. You never know. All it takes is one leprechaun with the right combination of Skittles and beer, and you win free stuff. We got Cam Smith, Jesus Mate, Kevin Alcantara, and Luis Angel Acuna. We did get that purple Sakura autograph. A chip in a chair, exactly. James Wood, Salas first mojo, Maury first mojo, James Wood on the rookie Meteoric Rise mojo, Tornes first mojo, Davidson, first mojo. Chandler Simpson, rookie. Cam Smith, rookie. Joshua Gonzalez, first. Dingler on the red shield. Cedeno on the laser. Salas on the laser. Elorki on the first mojo. De La Cruz, first mojo. Juan Thomas, first mojo. Logan Henderson on the red shield. Martinez on the geometric laser. Nick Kurtz, rookie. Drake Baldwin, 2 rookies of the year there. Calvin Alvarez on the geometric laser. Yahil Melendez on the first mojo. Joshua on the first mojo. Haesung Kim, rookie mojo. Marquez, first mojo. Bautista, first mojo. Severino, first mojo. Marinez, first mojo. Cam Smith, rookie mojo. Cam Schlittler, first. Pena, first. Chandler Simpson. Cam Smith. Fitzgerald, laser. And Arjun Namala, laser. Whew. Good stuff come out of Bowman. We love it. You love it. Thank you guys so much. It's time to get to some free stuff. What do you say? I've got a host of packs here. From a buyer's giveaway standpoint, I've got a Donruss pack. It looks a little thick. Could be something in there. I've got a Mosaic pack, and I've got 222 select packs. That's going to be part of our buyer's giveaway. And for those of you guys that have participated in our hit counter giveaway and got some leprechauns, I got another Donruss pack. That one also is a little bit thicker, so maybe there's a spacer in one of those guys. I don't know. We got a select pack, and we got a Mosaic pack as well. So let's start with our buyer's giveaway. Let's see, I'm going to have to split them between two. Yeah, Washington had a great break there. I'm going to split the buyer's giveaway. So I got 4 packs here. We're going to go like this. All right, so we're going to bring our leprechauns up. I got to get our list going here. And for the buyer's giveaway, I'm going to take the Shoebox Treasures list. And I'm going to take our Bowman list. And that's going to be our first buyer's giveaway. There's 60 of you guys in there. And so the first place Leprechaun is going to get the kind of fat Donruss pack there. Second place Leprechaun is going to get a 2022 select pack. So here we go, guys. As soon as it decides to load. Here we go. Good luck. Got Matthew S. running hot. Doesn't look like he's going to give up the lead. So that pesky NA spot tried to take it over. But Matthew won and never looked back. And so you're getting the Donruss pack, Matthew. Peter, you held off a great break there, grabbing second. You're getting a select pack. Congratulations, guys. Now we're going to do our buyer's giveaway second time here. And this is going to be for our Allen and Ginter break. And our Topps Holiday break. So there's our Allen and Ginter buyers. And here's our holiday buyers. $61 in there because Allen and Ginter has the extra. All right, first place, you're going to get a Mosaic pack. Second place, you're going to get a Select 2022 pack. Here we go, guys. Loading up again. Ty, what's going on? Welcome in, by the way. Sorry I missed you. Good luck, my friends. It's freezing a little bit there. Let's see. Scott J comes out to win it. Third and fourth place. Holy cow, Scott. So Scott J was not going to be denied. Scott had first, third, and fourth place locked up there. So Scott, you're getting the Mosaic pack. And Aaron, you were sandwiched by all of Scott's leprechauns. You're getting a select 2022 pack. Congratulations, Scott and Aaron, on those. And thank you guys all for buying into the breaks. It is now time. Oh, we're not going to set it yet. We got to get our hit counter leprechauns in here. Our leprechauns or our website is tired or something, because it is taking a while to load. We didn't do as well on leprechauns as we did earlier today, but that is okay. The hit counter is all, that's why it's a game, right? But you guys earned 14 leprechauns, so all you need is a chip and a chair, my friends. There's going to be three winners. First place is going to get a kind of thick Donruss pack. Maybe there's a spacer in there. Maybe there's a mem card in there. I don't know. Second place, Leprechaun's going to get a Mosaic 2021 pack. Maybe there's a Shohei autograph in there. I don't know. And third place is going to get a 2022 select. Maybe there's a JT Realmuto autograph in there. As he's just the first person I thought of in that checklist. So here we go, guys. Good luck. Oh, okay, Kelly. Gotcha. Thank you. Appreciate the connection on that. Look at Lou come flying out. Lou, Albert, and Aaron. That's all right. All right, so Lou's guy, Lou. Actually, I'll get the leprechauns out of here. Leprechauns, thank you so much. Head on back for some more Skittles and beer. Lou, your guy just tore it up at the end there, and you're going to get this pack with your loot today. Alberto, you're going to get this Mosaic pack. And Aaron S., you earned yourself a select pack. All right, guys. 3 shows in the book today. I'd say I put in a day's work. I'm going to go home, have a little more food, relax, and we're going to get back after it tomorrow with a brunch time breaks. I cannot thank you guys enough for the absolute privilege to be able to do this with you guys. I hope it can come through to you guys how much I enjoy doing this. Yeah, it's work sometimes, but man, is it fun. The opportunity to sit and rip cards with you guys. So thank you. Thank you for participating in our breaks. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. All 3 shows, we had great chat participation and viewership. You guys are the best. If we can ask one more thing out of you, well, a couple of things. First, if we can ask you guys to hit those socials, subscribe, save us, all that good stuff. We appreciate it. The second thing I'm going to ask for you guys is please take care of yourselves and those around you. And the third and final thing I'm going to ask of you guys tonight is never stop chasing that cardboard gold, my friends. Until tomorrow, for those of you that can join us on the brunch time breaks, have a great night. Be good, y'all. Take care. Thank you.